Hello, everybody! It's me, Corey, your smiling GM, and we're playing Legend of the Five Rings Sin of Regret. I'm here with Tarek, Crystal, Matt, and Howard, and they're playing their characters.
That we are.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are
Ayumi,
playing.
Ayumi, Marl, Bashar, and Rikyu. I believe in that order. I think I did it. Yeah.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. I'd like to thank our patrons scrolling in the upper right hand corner. They support this channel, they support this show, they support the other channel too, and all of the stuff that we do. When you support us, you can vote on your favorite character. That character gets a free success on anything that they want to do, and I'm going to check it out. Let me see who gets the Imperial favor.
Who gets the diddly doo?
So, yeah, they get a success. It doesn't come with opportunity. It doesn't come with extra successes. It's just a success. So, like, it's not useful when absorbing damage, but...
Well, pretty much anything else it is.
yeah. I'm waiting for it to load. Here we go. Imperial favor. It's Ayumi! Ayumi.
Wow, people are voting for me this week.
Yeah.
I think it was my week.
And people are voting
Everybody?
for you almost constantly.
Wait, is this the right... Nope. This isn't the right poll. Did I put down a poll?
I was gonna say because I remember that happening last week.
I did not put out a poll for this week, and nobody reminded me.
Shame on you.
You gotta
This was
roll
last
it.
week's poll. Oh no! Well, I'll get a poll up this week, and yeah.
Now you got a random roll. Who gets the
Who gets
free
the
one?
thing? Oh shoot! I'm a dunderhead.
Or a Dunder Mifflin.
All right. Ayumi, Bashar, Marl, Rikyu, 1, 2, 3, 4. Marl, you get a free success this game.
Ooh.
Yay! She deserves it.
Thank
But hey,
you. Thank you.
If you're a patron and you don't get the poll, remind me. I will put it up immediately. You know, it's fine. It's finals here, and I'm a student. I probably got messed up in that. Anyways, I'm making
It's
excuses.
statements like that that just makes me glad that I'm no longer in school.
Just making excuses.
Final papers. Bleh.
So, you guys are at Closed Shell Castle. You're doing stuff. Rikyu's old monk order, which raised him, has come here and are looking for Michi the monk, and they're gonna try and capture her. But you guys are on to that, and you are trying to disguise her and get her out the front door.
Muggle.
Bashar is lost in the halls of Closed Cell Castle trying to look for Ume. Other than that, the big overarching plot is that there's a village that's getting hosed by the daimyo that's in this castle, and you're trying to figure out what's going on with that. I think you've decided that this daimyo is a victim and is not the real problem. I'm assuming that's what you guys
That's
decided
what
on.
Ayumi thinks, but I don't know if everybody shares that same feeling.
So
I would think so as well.
I think I was gonna swear to him. So
you were going to swear to him, and that's going to happen probably this game. So let's get it going. We're going to start with Bashar. Because Bashar, he's lost in the halls.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to get him back on track and back in the plot and back doing things. So as you're lost in the halls, you're going to run into some NPCs.
not that one. That's a bad one.
Roll a
Yeah.
tactics roll. Wait, what?
So, since we're dealing with this this evil monk, how about you run into him in the halls? That sounds like a good idea.
Have fun with
Oh no!
Have fun with this.
them. Like, really have fun with them.
Oh no!
As you're trying to find your way towards Ume, you notice a bald man with weird scars on his face. He's wearing like monk robes, kind of the same that Michi is wearing, and he wears a jade token around his neck. And he just seems to be admiring the castle as he walks, trying to find his way, same as you. And he walks up and he bows. I don't believe I have met you.
Oh yes, I am Basharu, and I am here studying under. Hold on, let me put a pause on that dialogue.
Did you just call yourself Basharu?
Yes.
Because it was like under the recommendation of Daihachi Sensei to kind of hide his cultural background for a little bit, just to make sure that, you know, since he's not under the protection of a local family, he might be at risk of getting expunged from Rokugan.
Right.
And he does not want that to happen.
Yeah, we call it violently deported.
Yes. Because he still has stuff to do in Rokugan, and he wants to build bridges, dang it.
Fair.
And I'm also give me a moment to pull up my notes. I should have done that before the stream, but
Build bridges, not walls.
Yeah, bow bridges.
Build
I have-
bow bridges.
I have no idea who that is.
Jeff
He's an
Bridges'
actor.
brother, duh.
He's what?
That it's
Brother.
Jeff Bridges' brother, duh. Bow Bridges.
It's an actor and another actor. I thought you were about to say it's Wahlbridges' brother.
Well, no, it's Bow Bridges and Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg. Build bow bridges, not Mark Wahlberg's. And you know what? Considering those two people, and you know, I would rather a Bo Bridges than a Mark Wahlberg any day of the week. You got your notes? Are we good? Can we continue on?
Yes, I got my
Excellent.
notes.
He
So basically, continuing forward, I am the student of Reiju Daihachi Sensei, and I'm currently looking for my fellow student Reiju Ume. You wouldn't happen to have passed her by now, would you?
Resume. I have met Otomonobu, the steward, and I have met Rikyu and his friend.
Oh,
I have met Reiju Masaru, but I have not met Reiju Ume, nor this Daihachi Sensei.
Ah.
I'm Kumamoru. I am a humble monk, and I have just arrived.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Kumomaru.
Oh, the pleasure is all mine. Have
You wouldn't
been-
happen to have...
Have you been here long? Do you know the people here?
I have been here a few nights, though unfortunately I am not quite familiar with the layout of the castle currently.
You
I'm
are
still
a
trying
new-
to adjust.
You are a newcomer,
Mm-hmm.
and not many people know you here.
Hold on, you're sounding a little muffled, Corey.
I'm sorry.
Could you repeat that again?
So you're a newcomer, and you don't know
Mhm.
many of the people here, but you are a student of Reiju Sensei or Daihachi Sensei.
Reiju Daihachi. He recently took me under his wing
Oh,
at my
recently.
request.
I see. At your request.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Giving him
Um,
ideas.
Give me one moment. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to add a void into that. Shoot.
So he's doing a sentiment check, I assume.
Okay, well.
Maybe.
He says, you think he says something or other, but maybe he didn't.
Can I attempt a sentiment check then?
No, you can't. There's something that happened, but it kind of, you're not sure what exactly happened.
Oh.
He says, you're a very interesting fellow, Basharu-san. Would you care for a piece of mochi? And he holds out his hand, and there's a piece of mochi in it.
Or it's human flesh.
Could be. Could be.
Just styled in the color of mochi.
Yes.
I don't know
thing
what color
he
that is.
mumbled
Green flesh.
was a
yum.
spell to create mochi out of
Out of...
like a frog.
There's like a skeleton back there, and he's picking pieces off of it. It turns into mochi in his hands, and he just gives it to you.
Like, calcium flavor.
I'm impressed. This is a good business model you got here going. I think you're gonna make some money. I'd like to invest.
Kill people, turn them into
The next
mochi,
flavor I'm trying,
profit.
vanilla. And then afterwards, bone marrow.
All I'm saying is that
You can, at this point, yeah, you can make a sentiment check if you want to. It's going to be...
Yes.
You know what? I'm not going to tell you the TN. You can't... I don't want you to know the TN. Give yourself a
You
void.
get a void point.
Alright, a void point after a long time of not having a void point. And I am going to theorize what the heck he's up to.
All right.
Alright, so... sentiment.
Why is the stranger offering me candy?
And I'm hard pressed to either spend the void point or really save it, because a void point would have been super useful to me last few times.
Well, here's a hint. Don't get in that panel van.
Don't get in that panel. What?
The panel van.
Yeah, you know what? Like, I mean, like, going meta here or out of character, I'm super suspecting that this piece of mochi is poisoned. Like,
dude, just eat the chloroform and then let the guy take you on a nice ride and give you a massage. It's fine.
all right, you convinced me to spend the void.
Look, he has video games, okay?
It could also just be mochi. You know, you could be polite.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He's just
I
trying to
am
win
keeping
you
the
over.
success, the explosive success, and the opportunity with strife. So let me go ahead and roll that explosive.
I mean, you can keep 4.
Yeah, because I spent the void.
Uh-huh.
Dang it. So did I meet the TN?
Of 2.
Of 2? No. No, you didn't.
Oh, dang it. Well,
Did you keep any of those opportunity? Are you going to spend those?
Yes, you kept one opportunity.
yeah, I kept an opportunity. So what does fire opportunity?
You can
afford
give
me?
him. You can give him strife. If you kept 2 of them, you would have had more stuff, but you only kept 1. So
You know what? I will say that I will definitely use it to give him strife, but and rebuff him a bit, and just say, unfortunately, I have already eaten, but I appreciate the offer.
oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's quite delicious. He pops it in his own mouth, and he chews for a little bit. You can make another sentiment check if you like.
Why not? That's gonna be fun. Like, once again, out of character, I'm thinking he's probably immune to the poison that he's ingesting. So, yeah.
I don't think
Sure.
he's just walking around poisoning random people.
I feel like Bashar is a bit of a paranoid schizophrenic.
No, the player is not the character. But then again, he is in a foreign land, and he's had to deal with a lot
That's what I want.
of backstabbing nobles. So,
Oh, that's a
And
pretty
you were
roll,
once served
Corey.
human
Yeah,
flesh.
that's what I wanted.
yes, once served human flesh too. So,
Fool me
wanna be
once,
tricked
shame
like
on
that.
me. Fool me twice.
Okay.
all right,
Not gonna
yeah,
fool me.
I will definitely keep all those rings, though I'm pretty sure a TN of 2 does not suffice.
Does not. He is inscrutable.
Yeah.
Not scrutable.
Let me see
So-
how I take.
I'm not hiding anything. I'm fairly scrutable here. Is that how that works?
Exactly.
You know, unless you're not saying something out loud, then it doesn't matter what your face looks like because it's under a mask.
Okay. You don't notice what's going on. I'll explode that skill die. You have no idea what's going on. I don't need it, so.
But what is this?
All right. Well, maybe another time.
Perhaps we can
You-
we can exchange pleasantries during dinner.
Perhaps I'll see you there. You
Mhm.
noticed there was another like weirdness that happened. He was in one pose and then he was in a completely different pose.
Oh,
It's like-
glitch
It's a
matrix.
glitch in the matrix.
That's what it's feeling like. Like he's like is something wrong with your head? You're not sure. The only thing you know is true is that you need to kill Rikyu.
Oh,
Oh, oh no.
that sucks for me.
It's like
Oh boy.
a lot of pent up racism, apparently. Overflowing with him. Yeah.
He says, well, maybe I will see you at dinner. I'm going to try and find my way back to the main hall. I think it's this way.
Mhm.
And he'll move off in that direction. If you ever want some candy, you can always ask me again later.
Like, what he probably did was probably do a Maho spell on me, and I was like, phased out, shoves one mochi into my mouth, and then just wakes me up.
Is that
It's
what
like-
happened? I don't know. Hey, you feel like you need to kill Rikyu. Do you want to go to his room?
Our
Sure.
communal room.
Sure.
Really?
that
Oh,
sounds
wow, great.
reasonable.
Okay, off you go. Back to go see Rikyu. To murderize him.
And if
He's
I
a
remember
Soviet-
correctly,
he's a Soviet
Riku
plant.
and I were
Must destroy
both
capitalism.
with Michi.
Okay. Rikyu, Marl, Ayumi, y'all are all with me.
I am not.
Trying.
I am not in the same place. I don't think. Or did I get back already?
I don't. What were you doing exactly?
She was
I was
gonna go
stealing
break into
things
someone's
from
room?
The Mia's room.
Oh
remember?
yeah. You were grabbing stuff from the Mia's room. We can say that you can find your way back at this point, as they are Rikyu is naked, and except for like his underclothes, and Michi is wearing Rikyu's stuff, or at least that's what you think is happening. And now
So like a Thursday, normal stuff.
What are you doing?
All right, so the plan. I mean, it's kind of obvious the plan, right?
And Rikyu looks disgusting because he's just full of scars. Unless you're into that. I mean, some people are into that.
Just absolutely repulsive. Terrible, even.
Does that make him a masochist, or
If you're into scars,
I guess it
don't
doesn't
know.
matter. No, I said, does that make him, because he's so scarred? Does that make him a masochist, or?
If only if he liked it.
Well, that's a good point. I guess we should debate the finer points on whether or not
Or is this
Riku-
something you're asking a character? So tell
Enjoy
me when you
his-
got the scars. You know how I got these scars?
And Tarek just died. Oh, there he is.
No. I had to tell my
But,
dog. to
By
calm
the
down.
way, there was something up with that mochi. There was no poison in it.
Oh, so he just used it as a medium to transfer his spell into.
Oh, I
No,
don't
he
know
did-
about that.
is
That
he-
seems weird.
How
How can you put a spell in mochi? That's some straight up One Piece shit there.
Who says you can't put a spell
No,
in
see, what
mochi?
really happened is he way
you can get a
oversalted
message
the
in
mochi,
a cookie.
and he was going to give it to you. And when you get grossed out, he's like, "Haha!" But you followed his plan because you didn't take it, so he cursed you instead.
Yeah. Because you needed to throw the mochi. You needed to take the mochi and then throw it over your right shoulder. Or something.
So,
Isn't that the custom?
Also, what was the name of the monk? So that way I can get ready for the next scene when I come
Michi?
in.
Michi's the. Did you get his name?
Kumar?
Yeah, he gave him
Yeah.
his name. Yeah, it's Kumomaru.
Yay.
Kumo
See, I actually have my
Maru.
notes open once.
True.
Yeah, if you know any sort of like Japanese language stuff, like I named him Villain. Really, just like I named basically the
Fantastic.
Japanese equivalent of Skeletor. Gave him a super
Incompetent
villainy
flea
name.
bags.
I gave him a super villainy name. It's just like Spider Circle, kind of is what it translates to. But
Yeah,
it's-
Kumo.
but-
Isn't Kumo water spider?
But Maru is just like what they. Maru means circle, but it's just something they put at the end of names, like
Yeah.
the Kobayashi Maru. It's usually like boats are named after it and stuff like that.
It's a masculine name ending.
Yeah. So it's like saying Skeletor. Like I took skeleton and Tor and put them together. I took Spider and Maru and made a villain name.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Oh, it's Kumamaru!
I'm Spider-Man. Ah, it's a Spider-Man! Ah!
The literal freaking
I'm afeared of spiders. Anyways, back to the scene. Rikyu's in his skippies. Michi is in Rikyu's outfit. And you've arrived with a bag of stuff.
So what's in the bag?
Nothing. I walk over to my traveling pack, but I do think I have something that can help your plan out. I open up my pack, I put in the stuff, and I pull out a nice makeup kit. Put it down, and I go, Michi,
Yes.
come here.
Why? I
We
have
can use this to make it seem like you're somebody else.
Well, I have a big mask on.
Yes.
It's him that's the problem. The plan is,
He needs clothes.
as far as I know, is that Rikyu is going to escort me out of the premises. Then I'm going to give him his clothes back. And then he will just walk back in and I will escape.
I stand up, size up Rikyu, like his frame. Shrug, kneel down into the box, pull stuff out, like layers of stuff out. First off, it's like a bunch of makeup. Next off, it's like mustaches and costuming. Next up is hair and wigs. Last
Liquid
up,
latex, all kinds of great stuff in there.
yeah. Last up is sex toys. No, I'm just playing. Last up is kimono and like clothing at the very bottom. and I pull out clothing that looks fairly similar to mine but darker, and I hand them over to you.
Have you seen artwork of scorpions with the masks on? They must go through a lot of spirit gum every day to keep those masks on.
I give you the clothes. I give you the clothes that look kind of like me, like mine. I give you a kabuki mask, and then I give you a sash to tie the kabuki mask to your face, to fasten
right.
to your head.
We're going to make some design rolls to costume this guy up. Or just one design roll, really. More successes, the better, because you're going against the highest vigilance that you pass.
Trying to see if there's anything I can do to.
I have
assistance
a,
in this, but I don't know what to do.
I have a disguise kit.
Yes.
It does have all sorts of things that I can use to make him look different. I don't know if that. It probably doesn't give me a bonus. I can just do this.
Let me read disguise kit. Is that in the
It's
Warrior's
in,
kit?
I think, Quartz of Stone,
I think it probably is too. Let
or
me,
Quartz, or Air, the Air book.
There's no such thing as an air book anymore.
Is it called Quartz of Stone?
It's
Is that
called
what I'm
Quartz of Stone,
thinking
yes.
of the right book?
Is this one?
Yeah, it's the one that has all the ninja supplies in the
Tricky,
middle.
tricky book.
The book of tricky tricksters. Folding
Yep.
half bow, shinobi armor.
It
Yeah,
has
all
like
all
the majority
ninja
of my
stuff.
items come out of that book, actually.
All the ninja stuff is in this book.
Yeah. I got my Boyer's
Disguise
kit.
kit.
I got my opening closing tools. My disguise kit.
Essentially, a more practical and full-version version of the makeup kit. Disguise kit allows shinobi to alter their appearance radically. False mustaches, beards, hair extensions, prosthetics for ears, nose, and fingers, concoctions for changing appearances, texture, skin, by adding legions and scars are all contained in the disguise kit. All it says is that it is a disguise kit. I will rule that it allows you to actually disguise somebody.
To fully disguise them.
Yeah, in like you could disguise somebody as somebody else. Like if you were like, oh, I'm going to disguise you as the daimyo, the disguise kit will actually enable you to do that, rather than yeah. So you do make
all right.
plan
So
of the highest
Riku,
vigilance person you pass.
who do you want to be?
Uh,
Frogman? I can make you a frog.
sure.
That'll look normal, natural walking out. Walking you out of the palace.
Just need to be a random person. Doesn't really matter. But then, as we're switching outfits, that's be something she can wear somewhere.
Oh, she has got her monk clothes underneath your armor.
Oh, she does? Oh,
Yeah, or-
good.
She's got her monk clothes. Yeah,
Just
she's not getting naked.
as
All
long
She's
right.
gotta
as,
poof it up somehow.
as long as Riki's
Howard, I'm going to
face
say that you're
is
going to have to help me,
nondescript.
but you don't have the skill, so it's just going to be ring support. If you
Yeah.
helping me,
Ring
Sure.
support.
but I'm going to
What-
need you to work with me to come up with how we hide the fact that you have all of these fucking scars on your face and body.
So it could be like the way I pose and move myself constantly would be like a fitness check. I don't know. I got nothing.
No, you're
Well, you just gotta. You kind of just gotta describe how you would help me.
Yeah, if anybody's
Set up.
helping, you have to describe how you are helping. Otherwise, like, I'm going to be like, you're not helping, then I'm not giving you an extra die. So if anybody's helping him, I need to know what that help looks like.
I can't think of any skill I could add. But if you could name a skill, I am happy to toss in a ring or whatever.
It can be a
Well-
narrative type thing. It doesn't have to be like a skill. You can narratively say, this is how I justify helping this person. With the disguise. Which
Well, that's what I was saying. I offered up fitness. So, like, what if I'm just like holding myself, like sucking it in and trying to look like someone different?
I don't know. Like, who different? I think it'd be better if you had like a specific person in your mind, and you can like go, oh, this, yeah, if I hold myself, the person like walks like this, and he's got like this kind of demeanor and this like. So if you can choose somebody you think Rikyu would look like.
That just like a, I don't know, like a, I don't know much enough about the size, say a regular person, like I guess a servant. Somebody that would just be walking alongside Rikyu as Rikyu walks out.
All right. Make a earth roll to recall that servant. I'm gonna say
Okay.
it is earth sentiment or earth, yeah. Psychology,
Okay.
emotions, motivations. Sure. Well, you only need one success, so you're good.
Yay, and I got opportunities.
So you remember this servant enough that you can start giving aid to. You just needed enough to give aid to.
Okay.
So you got unskilled aid there. As Rikyu remembers a random servant he passed in the hall.
All right, great. Okay, I'm going to refine his look over time.
All right. Sounds
Try to
good.
make sure that he can pull off the inconspicuousness
You're
of a
taking the
servant.
disguise kit and make sure it's functioning better so it works as designed. Yep. Got it. Air design. Sounds good. All right. You will... That's not good.
You know what? Maybe we should get EXP for failed rolls too.
These are
I
bad
think that
rolls.
might help out.
No. That's not. I mean, I had 5 dice, man. It just happened to be bad roll. So it is funny that me and Howard basically had the same 3 starting dice.
Okay. Everybody looks at Rikyu and is like, well, it kind of looks like somebody different, but y'all can still tell it's Rikyu, especially because of the scars.
How many people have really seen him without a face, without a mask, though? Right?
All right,
That's
more
very
plaster
true.
Paris.
That's very true. A lot of people aren't going to know who Rikyu is because they haven't seen his scars. I don't know.
In fact, up until now, nobody had really seen me. without the
Bashar,
helmet.
have you seen Rikyu without his mask on?
I'm trying to remember because I know we
Oh,
had
no.
that like hot spring scene.
Yeah,
but
we did
all
have an
chose,
onsen scene.
but we all chose different pools. I don't remember if Rikyu just took off his clothes and just ran into a pool and jumped in, or he waited until everyone else chose their own pools.
So, oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think I remember him being more shy about it back then. He would have hidden it.
Yes, but were you in that scene where everybody ran after Ayumi after she was enraged and Rikyu took off his mask? I believe everybody was there.
I think everybody was there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
So Rikyu, Bashar, since it's a downtime activity to put that makeup on, it gives Bashar time to return. Bashar, you return, open up the door to the room to see a person that's Rikyu, and then you see a person that's not in the armor, and you have a vigilance of 2, so you break the disguise instantly, and notice that's also Rikyu. So there's 2 Rikyus. You want to kill Rikyu. Do you kill Rikyu?
Oh.
So, let's see. I'm trying to formulate proper dialogue. My friends, I have not seen Reiju Umi anywhere, but I have passed by this monk called Kumomaru, and after a bit of dialogue with him, I figured that there may be some underlying issues that I might have with you, friend Rikyu. And I start pulling out having Bashar pull out his. Does he have a katana on him or a
Give him a
scimitar?
You have a
scimitar, right?
scimitar,
Yeah. Like I'm trying to remember because I know Reiju Daihachi said, leave your Western stuff like in your room, and start dressing up. Like
But
proper.
you never said that in character that you did that.
Okay.
You gotta,
Okay.
You gotta say.
I
that
think
you
I did that once for the training, and I don't remember. I don't think I mentioned that I switched out of it though.
I don't.
Because you'd have to acquire a katana.
Yeah, you don't have
Okay.
a katana.
Yeah, I think I just borrowed a training weapon over there. So all right, I have my scimitar then.
All right.
So Bashar puts his hand on the handle of his scimitar and starts pulling out slowly, staring daggers at Riku, and hopefully
Riku?
the players got enough context clues that something happened. Everyone, please.
which
Don't worry
Riku?
about the meta part. Which Riku are you looking at?
Yeah, which Riku?
So I'm looking at the one without his disguise because I am going after that scene where he unmasks himself. I'm pretty sure Bashar can put 2 and 2 together a little easier.
Okay, so not the guy, not the person in the mask, but the person in the disguise. Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
That makes a lot of sense.
I believe this
We're
is
both in
initiative.
disguise.
If
I believe so too.
yes. So let me pull out
Okey-dokey.
Michi's character
Subdue
sheet.
me, please.
Wait, I don't have a Michi character sheet. I never made.
This
a
is the
Michi.
best time for you to do this when I have a head wound.
Oh, I'm hating this already.
It's fine, man. It's tactics, right?
Yeah. It's
Ayumi,
tactics.
sleeping gas. Pff, ugh.
I don't have a Michi character sheet. I need to add a Michi character sheet, don't I? Dang it.
I need to buy tactics.
Okay. Add character.
Ayumi uses chloroform. Chloroform was super effective.
Unfortunately, I don't have chloroform. I have a lighter with a bunch of oil in it. I could light it on fire. I don't know that that's the solution here. I'm just saying it could happen.
So in this scenario, I think it's gonna be a fire roll. Well, I mean, on a good note, I'm 2 points from being striped out. Yay! All right, so
Okay.
okay.
I gotta do Michi's initiative here. She'll be on. Wow, not any of those stances. She'll
Excuse
be on
me.
Earth stance.
Okay, I'm going to re-roll that.
Earth stance. Oh, let me go to NPC sheet.
1, 2, 3.
3, and her tactics is a martial of 3.
So opportunities don't do anything for.
Sure, they do. There's an entire initiative opportunity area for initiative. So if you open it up and
Use your focus instead of your vigilance for your initiative when surprised. Okay, what is my focus then? Focus is 5.
I'll take 1, 2. I'll add my focus.
So I put it in the text box, but ahead of time. But with my successes, it's a 7.
Guys, are you surprised by this? If you feel like you're surprised by this, use your vigilance. I'm gonna say that definitely Michi is surprised by this, but she's got a vigilance of 6, which is weird. So 6, 7, 8. If you feel
So
like you're
6.
surprised by this, add your vigilance. If you feel like you're prepared for this, add your focus to your
Well,
successes. Ayumi, what's your result?
I feel like I would not be surprised by this, but I'm gonna give you the surprise initiative anyway.
Ah,
I
Just
feel
because
like it
he
too.
did
You
did
don't trust
monologue
this
for a
guy.
while.
Why would he? Even if he pulled out his sword, you wouldn't think his first reaction would be to attack you. That would be like maybe there's a ghost in the room that he's gonna
Yeah,
attack.
I
or
don't
something.
know though, because he did mention
Even
a
with the
specific
things he
name in that
said.
little monologue.
That's
which
true.
relates to me.
He did
You-
So I
monologue.
don't feel
about it,
I
yeah.
don't
So-
feel surprised.
So Rikyu, I would say, yeah, Rikyu may not be surprised, but I think the others might, because they don't know what he's capable of.
6.
Well, the reason I feel like I wouldn't be super surprised is because I know Bashar, and he does not seem to be acting like Bashar. I've known Bashar.
All right.
I feel like the longest in our
I'm
background.
leaving it to you guys.
But I'm gonna go with 6 still. Like I said,
Oh, okay, 6. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just feel like he might have or Ayumi might have seen this pattern of behavior coming. Like he was gonna snap eventually. Might as well do it
Michi
again.
can
I'm just
activate
playing. I'm
any
just
rank
playing.
1 Kiho. Michi will activate a rank 1 Kiho because she has any rank 1 Kiho I care to use. That is rank 2. She will use Body as an Anvil,
Oh,
which is Meditation Fire. Her fire is a 3. So she will go to Fire Stance. And she needs a TN3. She'll gain some strife. She cannot use any burst effects. It says specifically she can't use burst effects, but she does get the main effect. So, so now she has like an aura about her as she concentrates, and an aura of supernatural flame starts coming around her. Okay, that is Michi. Bashar, you're up.
all right. I'm just gonna go have Bashar beeline for Rikyu because that is his intended target.
All right, make an attack roll against Rikyu.
All right. So I am going to take. Let's see.
Probably 2 successes and an opportunity.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Are you going to take
And
the one
I'll-
with strife?
Since it is a fire roll, I would say yes.
Okay, take 1 strife. You're using your scimitar. How much damage does your scimitar do?
Okay, my scimitar is, let's see, 4 damage and a
Okay.
5 deadly wounds.
So you'll take 5 points of damage, Rikyu, minus your armor. You don't have
My
any.
armor.
You don't have any on. You have clothes on, and I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's right. I'm not wearing it.
I'm going to
Oh,
give you a
that's right.
physical resistance of 1 from your clothing.
Okay, so I take 4.
You take 4. Do you want to give him 2 strife with your opportunity, or do you want to reduce your own strife by 1?
It said I had 6 fatigue already, so I just went over. All right,
You have 6 fatigue?
or that's what it said.
What's your full endurance?
10.
So you should at least just have 5 fatigue at the very most.
Okay, well then I'll put myself at 9. I want to be fair. I don't remember what it was from, but it's on there, so I'm assuming it's there.
All right.
That sucks.
So would you like to give Rikyu 2 strife, or would you like to remove a strife from yourself?
Let's take away a strife from myself, so that way I can continue attacking.
Rikyu.
Yeah.
Rikyu, you weren't on air stance, were you, Rikyu?
Earth.
Okay. It's your turn. You and Ayumi, who has the lower honor?
That's a good question.
I have
51.
I do. I have a 36.
No, I don't care about yours. Oh, yeah. I do care. Ayumi, you
Way to
go.
put your foot in your mouth, Corey.
Yeah.
Randomly
Rude.
removable.
I don't
Marl,
care. Oh no,
I
wait,
got a
I
question.
should.
Marl, why is your initiative 3? I just wrote it down without thinking. Did you add your...
I used, what was it, vigilance,
Vigilance?
the lower one, because I'm surprised.
And then you
And
got...
then I had one success.
Got it. That makes sense. Okay.
I'm going to attempt to disarm him.
Okay. Disarming. I believe you'll need some, what are they called? Opportunity to do that?
Arms? Okay.
Probably.
So,
I was like, I do have arms. I have the prerequisite arms to utilize in this maneuver.
hold on, let me just check here. Because you can grapple with an unarmed attack.
Yeah.
But, yeah, because unarmed attacks are snaring. I don't see anything that is like,
Doesn't snaring give you a bonus to disarming?
It just allows you one target of the attack with vigilance lower or equal to the amount of opportunity spent this way suffers the immobilized condition. So you know what I'm going to do? Since you're trying to disarm and you don't have a technique to disarm or anything like that, you need
Actually, you know what? I might have a technique for this kind of
if
thing.
you do, that would help. Otherwise, I'm going to make it a number of opportunity equal to his focus to disarm him. Because there's really not a disarming maneuver.
Yeah, would you consider disarming melee or fitness?
It's your melee. It's martial arts melee, but you need like
Okay.
a lot of opportunity to do it. And I'm going to say a number of opportunity equal to your focus value, which should be like 4 or higher.
Okay, then I'm just gonna try to tackle him then.
Okay, an unarmed attack.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll need opportunity equal to his vigilance, which I think should be 2. It's either 2 or 3. I'm not going to tell you which
Okey-dokey.
because that'd be cheating.
Well, here we go.
You do need to
I don't
make
think
the
I have anything.
you do need to make the attack as well. So, are you on air stance?
I am on
Bashar?
air stand.
No, Bashar. What stance are you on? Fire.
Fire stance.
He's on fire stance, so you only need 2 successes and maybe 2 opportunity, maybe 3. All right, that does not make it. But you do hit him for unarmed damage, which
Yep.
you're striking him with your fist, right?
I am.
I believe that is 1 point.
Or like shoulder, you know.
1 point of damage. I think. Yeah. 1 point of damage.
Fist.
1 point of fatigue damage.
Okay. And I'm assuming that I'm in my traveling clothes, not my lacquered armor.
Okay, that's what you
So-
say.
I have 2 protections, so Ayumi did nothing.
Right. Rikyu.
I don't know how much of this. I don't want to be meta, so I guess. Do I know what's wrong with him? I mean, do I know this monk well enough to have an idea of like this is something he would do?
He can do a weird thing where he can give you a simple order and the person is compelled to follow it. They can resist for a time. But if they're already in the act of doing it and you can like restrain them or keep them from doing it until the scene ends, then they'll be snapped out of it.
Okay.
Also-
his mind. Oh,
Also, he can make it so you don't remember it.
Oh, so you don't
that's-
remember that you did the thing?
Yes. It takes a lot of concentration to do it, and it's also evil magic that corrupts you with the Shadowlands, and no one should do it.
Of course. That's how all the cool powers are.
So how does
He
that
has
work
this
if
trick
he's wearing a jade?
where he'll offer somebody a piece of candy, mochi, or food, and there'll be a pick in it, like a sticker, and it'll stick inside their mouth and make them bleed, and he'll use that blood to cast whatever spell he wants to do.
Well, I was semi right about the medium thing, so
But you know,
Out
he
of
can use
character.
anybody's blood, even his own. And he has a really sharp nail that he can use to cut himself, or he'll just eat the
yeah, he'd
toothpick
just rather
mochi
use
too.
somebody else's
Oh
blood
yeah,
instead
that's
of
right.
his
He ate the
own.
mochi himself, therefore casting it. Okay, okay, sneaky.
He's super
I
sneaky.
really feel like this guy does drive a panel van. He's just super creepy.
And if you made the
It's a
sentiment
pound
roll,
wagon.
if you made a sentiment roll, you'd see him wince in pain and cast some spell. Otherwise, he wipes it from your memory. You don't even know that he cast a spell because he can pull it out of your mind. And he does it right in front of you, and you're like, what? It's just a blip. That's why he changes position automatically.
Yep, that's why it seems so unnatural.
Okay, so I'm going to say something to the effect of, his mind might not be his own, and I will go to wrestle you, because you know what? I don't want to hurt you, and I really don't think I know how to wrestle.
Appreciate
Time
it.
to wrestle.
That'd be martial arts unarmed?
Yep, martial
Yes.
arts unarmed.
Can I jump
I'm
in
trying to
now and
protect him.
say I'm gonna try to assist Riku with this?
You can only assist on your action, so you can assist him
Okay.
for his next action on his next turn.
Well, I don't know. That sounds meta for me to say. Can I say that I'm assisting whoever else tries to wrestle him?
You
Just
could
in
do
case,
that
but-
instead. You could be like, I assist Yumi, or I assist Michi, and ask
Okay.
her to wrestle.
But I
him.
don't. I just I don't know for a fact they're going to leap in there and do that. That's why I feel like it would.
Michi, hug him.
okay, he's on fire now. Ah!
He'll be fine. He'll get over the burdens
Yeah,
eventually.
I'll just make the martial arts unarmed.
Think about it. If you burn enough nerve endings off, you won't feel pain anymore. Then you can
That
fight
sounds
nice.
wonderful.
eternally.
What? I guess I'll keep all three of those, take the strife, and explode my one success.
Sounds good.
Let's see.
You need another success to make this work.
Nope.
Nope.
But the two, I think there's a thing where if I have two successes, I can help the next person or something. Isn't that a thing?
Opportunities, you mean?
Yeah, that's what. Not. Yeah, I said success. I meant opportunities. I think there's a thing like that. Let me look under. I don't remember if it was
All right.
Earth or not.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, provide assistance to the next character. Attempt to check to
I'm-
accomplish something similar.
I'm reading snaring, and it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
say you have to succeed at the roll to give them the immobilized condition. It
That's-
says.
Oh, really?
It says, opportunity plus one target of the attack with vigilance lower than or equal to the number of
Oh,
opportunities.
so I could have
spent this
snared
way
him on my turn. I just wouldn't have done
suffers
any
the
damage.
immobile condition. Yeah. So, does he have a vigilance of 2 or 3 is the question.
Let's see.
guessing 3.
My vigilance is 2.
Oh.
So you are got. Get
Yeah.
got, homie.
Okay. You are now immobilized for this immobilization. It's technically the round, but it lasts a little longer. And it's not on common conditions for some reason. That's weird. This jam screen is useless. Immobilized. You cannot perform movement actions or otherwise reposition yourself during the turn. You cannot go to a different stance during your turn. At the end of the turn, if you did not perform a movement action, you remove the immobilization condition. So you can still attack. You're just held in place.
It is hard to attack somebody though if they are holding you.
As basically Riku has grabbed your arm.
And I'll use my 2 opportunities to provide assistance to the next person that also wants to try and wrestle him down.
You need
Specific,
2 opportunity. You
target?
need 2 opportunity to just grab him. You don't have another.
Oh, I
2
did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't understand that.
So you have
All
1
right,
opportunity left.
cool. Well, if I didn't actually fail. Oh, I can act carefully to minimize the consequences of failure or other dangers that could arise from the task. I've knocked stuff out of the way so that when we take him to the floor, nobody gets hurt.
Okay, that sounds great. Marl, you're up.
Okay, well, it looks like Bashar's being held down, or at least held in place.
He's still standing right now, so
So, my goal...
then you do a full body tackle.
My goal is to try to get him down onto the ground so that he can't get back up.
Okay. I'll say it's the exact same thing. But since he's already snared, since it'll be easier for you to... he's now in position to be, like, tackled. So I'll give him a different condition. Where are all the conditions? Yes, you can make him prone.
Mm-hmm.
If you do the exact same thing. If you give him 2 opportunities with an unarmed attack, or a weapon that has snaring.
Well, my hands have snaring.
They do.
I haven't been carrying around a weapon in here.
Excuse me, but in the book, I believe they're called grabbers.
Oh, no, my clamps!
Your clamp.
Yeah.
Give him the clamps, boss.
Get him the clamps. Yeah, clamp.
Okay, so
I remember
two
some distant
opportunities
time
on
away
unarmed melee.
that
Huh?
hearing
Two
hearing
opportunities
my
on
ancestors
melee
were
unarmed.
crabs. They were crab people. I was
Let
making
me
a reference to the
explode
Crab
that
Clan, to those
exploder.
who just had my joke go over their head.
I was listening to Crystal, I'm sorry.
So
No worries.
the opportunity with Strife and the exploder.
You'll
with
take all
Strife.
3 of those.
You might as well.
Explode
Do it.
away. Nope.
It's another success.
You can do 2 points
Well,
of
you
damage
punched
to him.
him.
Yeah, you punched him for 2 points of damage.
Well,
I'm sorry,
my
Bashar.
traveling clothes take the hit, so
Yep.
like no fatigue for me.
It's true.
I swear, anytime I enter battle, I always feel squishy. But at this point in time, not much.
Well, that's because we're all throwing pillows at you.
Yeah, I literally just hugged you.
It's like the power of friendship will compel you to remember who you are. Ah! Ugly cry
I actually
commences.
have a technique for making people prone.
Yeah,
Oh,
I do too. It's called
but
trip the leg.
It would also smash Riku.
Well, okay. Remember, you just do fatigue damage until he becomes incapacitated. And then if you do a any type of wound to him after he's incapacitated, he goes unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Remember? So, like, beating him down with weapons is not going to hurt him as long as you don't spend 2 opportunity to do a critical strike.
Yeah, I was gonna say on my next turn, I was gonna grab. Well, we'll wait.
Well, Michi's up.
We'll stop.
Can I have 2 I don't believe I can have 2 Kihos at the same time. Can I? Not sure of the
No.
rules of Kiho. Well, now
Well,
she
there
knows.
might be a technique
You
for
always maybe switch out keyhoes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're
So-
supposed to switch them out.
Until they successfully activate another Kiho or until the end of scene. Right.
Unless I think there's a technique that allows you to have multiple keyhoes potentially, but it's the only thing I could imagine that would modify that.
Right. I'm just seeing like I might change from defense to attack. I don't know who. It seems like the person who's the center of the attack is actually Rikyu and not her. So she might change her Kiho to an attack one rather than a defense one. But she'll go ahead and just punch you anyways. She'll do a void punch. She'll change to void stance. And she'll actually kick you.
Just make sure she says yatai afterwards.
Nice kick.
Wow, nice kick. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. You're on fire stance. I don't take any. I'm on void stance.
No strife. Yeah.
You just unlead your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So you'll
So
take
let's
4
see.
points of damage, 4 points of fatigue damage from a kick.
Okay. All right, so I take 2 because of my traveling clothes.
That's right. And then it's Bashar's turn.
But part of that 2 fatigue you took was actually like her toenails, which are really gnarly.
Yeah.
She just kicked you out there. And
You
just,
just dug in, and now you might have MRSA.
Like out of frustration, like Bashar is going to try to like get himself out of everyone's grip. So he's going to try to go for a fitness roll.
You're free to attack or whatever. The only way to get out of a mobilization, all you do is just you don't take a movement action this turn, and you're out at the end of the
okay.
turn
All right,
Yeah,
million then.
instead, you're using your movement to like wiggle free.
to wiggle free.
All right, so I'm gonna continue slashing at Rikyu then.
Okay, roll and attack.
that sucks.
You cannot change stance though. You have to be. Fire.
Oh yeah, I'm still at fire stance. So let's see, 1, 2, 3.
You should click your fire stance button at the top of your screen.
Yeah.
Like click your character and then click the fire stance button.
Oh yeah. One moment.
I'll do that for Michi. She's on void stance. Bloop.
There we go. All right, so let's see.
Yeah, more like this.
Her composure is 10. Her
I'm keeping all 3 successes from that roll. Rolling the explosive. Blank. Okay.
Another 5 points of damage.
All right, and the strife on the explosive success also counts, right?
Yeah, 6 points of
he hit?
damage.
Yep.
You're right. 6 points of damage to Rikyu.
All right. So I resist 2. I take 4, but that is definitely going to be over.
Okay, you are at incapacitated.
Mm-hmm.
You can take calming breaths to get yourself back to normal status. And if you take any more hits, you will not be able to defend. You'll automatically take a critical hit.
Yeah, you're about to hit a whiteout. You know what I mean? One of those like
Like
Sounds
in
good to me.
Pokemon.
been rocked.
The next person to go is Ayumi.
Okay, I will. Is there anything close to us that resembles a staff?
Yes,
Besides
Michi's
my
staff
Naginata.
is right there.
I grab the staff, and I use it to trip his legs.
Okay. Do you have any?
I
Do you
have
have
a
any?
technique called trip. I have a technique called trip the leg. As an attack action, using one readied polearm, which a staff is considered a polearm, you may make a TN2 martial arts check targeting one character in range 1 or 2. If you succeed, the target suffers the prone condition in addition to any normal effects of your attack, and then I can spend opportunity to make him more disoriented.
Is that a
So
water stance thing?
It is an air stance thing.
Okay.
Actually, it's an any stance thing.
Okay. So you have to be on water stance to prepare to grab the weapon and attack in the same turn.
Okay, so I'll be on water stance then.
Okay. Because otherwise, just grabbing a weapon, preparing a weapon is an action.
Okay.
Ayumi changed her flow.
You missed.
Um,
Does your opportunity still work if you missed?
hold on. You have a vigilance of 2?
My vigilance is 2.
Okay, I spend 2 opportunity. I don't need to succeed in order to spend these opportunity. If the target's vigilance is lower than or equal to the number of opportunities spent this way, they additionally suffer the disoriented condition. So you're disoriented at the very least.
Okay.
Excellent.
And
No
what does
one's
that mean?
dying tonight.
So disorientation is also not on my freaking GM's guide.
Now I'm gonna be wrestling to the floor and he's gonna like vomit like all over me. I just know it.
It's like, can't this thing get any worse?
But that would be a great way to snap out of it.
I didn't trip you, but I bonked you on the head. Gave you a nice bonk.
I can just imagine, like, as soon as, his head hits, like, his eyes go up and down. Oh!
Okay. Your movement and support actions are increased by 2. If you did not take a movement or support action, you remove the disoriented condition on your next turn. If you don't take any movement or
Don't
support
move
actions.
Or do a support action.
All
right.
Next turn.
Rikyu, you are incapacitated. That means you can make movements, you can make calming breath, anything that doesn't require a die roll.
Okay, can I move away from him without, or does that require a die roll?
Nope, you can move away from him.
All right, I'd like to take some steps back, take some calming breaths, and that's it.
Okay, you may remove 1 fatigue if you're over half your fatigue, and 1 strife if you're over half your strife. Or half your composure.
I went from 13 to 12 fatigue. It'll be a bit.
It will be a bit, but maybe they'll hold him off. If they keep him immobilized, like if he decides not to move this turn to get rid of disorientation, you can keep like going into different rooms and running away from him. And
That's true.
Yeah, the chase begins.
Marl.
Okay, now that there's nobody directly on Bashar, I'm gonna switch over to Earth Stance and materialize a boulder out of nowhere.
Do it.
Where are you? Earth becomes sky. A TN3 Theology Earth check targeting a character at range 1 to 3.
Hold on. Before you do this, I think you have to like grab Earth from the ground, and you're on the 2nd story of a castle.
It doesn't say anything about that.
Let me check the fluff on this.
And then a pillar erupts from the 1st floor. People are screaming, wondering what the heck is going
It
on.
might. It might. Rise Earth. Grasp of Earth. Earth becomes sky. The Shugenja makes a short incantation, stomps a foot on the ground, and the Earth Kami spray torrents of dirt, stone, and even boulders towards their foe. Okay, so it creates Earth from your foot as you stomp down and Earth sprays up.
I figure I'm just calling all the dust from inside the castle.
I'm going to say that there's like a bonsai tree in here that like all of the dirt and stones and pebbles in the bonsai tree are going to like come at Bashar. I think that would make more sense.
Okay. Theology.
That's quite a roll.
Okay. Let me double check exactly what it does. Okay, I just need 3 successes, so that's Honestly, that's all I'm gonna keep because I don't want to hurt you too much. So
Understandable.
you're gonna take 3 supernatural damage.
3 supernatural damage.
All right, and that
And-
bypasses
Bypasses your
Like,
armor
resistance.
unless you have supernatural resistance on it.
No.
And make a TN3 fitness check or become prone.
Ah, all right.
You're on fire stance, so it has to be fire.
Well,
You're prone.
He gets knocked on his ass.
yay.
Are you gonna take some of those
Nice.
opportunity?
This is just not my day.
You gonna take some of those opportunity?
You know, let's see what the opportunity will afford me.
You can give somebody else
like-
strife.
Yeah, like I think I'll give Marl 2 strife for knocking me down like that.
All right.
And I'll
Michi,
say, okay, somebody tie him up.
okay. Michi is going to empower her fist with a flame fist. She's gonna change over to fire stance. And do a boop. She needs just 1 success. She can't do burst effects, so she's not going to get any more successes out of that. So she'll take a strife. And, oh, well, no, she won't even take that one. She'll take that one, which gives her 2 opportunity and 1 strife. Or 2 opportunity and 1 success, which does it. And her 2 opportunity is, you know what? She's gonna give you, Bashar, 2 strife.
Okie dokie.
As you see her
I mean,
fist,
like I'm already at 10 strife,
Okay.
or now 12.
well, now you are compromised, so you can't keep any dice with strife on them.
Mm-hmm.
Unless, and here's the thing, you can't unmask because you're unmasking right now is to kill a Rikyu. If you kill a Rikyu, you unmask. You successfully unmasked.
That's
By
become
killing-
his unmasking.
Yes, that's what the spell does. If
That's
you
messed
try,
up.
if you try and resist each scene you resist, you gain 2 strife. And if you become compromised, you immediately unmask and try to perform the action that you were ordered to do. And your action that you were ordered to do was to kill a Rikyu. So you have to kill a Rikyu.
Oh,
That's awesome.
no.
I love that
Oh,
spell. That's an awesome.
Sneaky, sneaky, mean.
The player is not happy at all.
The player's not happy at all. How could you do this to me,
All right,
Corey?
Bashar, it's your turn.
To be honest, though, you willingly decided to act on those urges like immediately. You didn't even try to like, okay, I'm not gonna do it this
That's
scene.
because like I had a feeling that Corey would try to like just do
Railroad
something about
you?
it. I'm like, you know what? I might as well roll with it. Otherwise, he's gonna throw it his
Rolling with it was fun too. Like, don't get on
Yeah.
him for not rolling with it.
Oh no,
Like,
no, I
he's-
love it that he
he's
rolled
role
with it. I'm
playing
just
it.
saying.
I like it.
He rolled with it.
See, he never liked me, is what it is.
Yeah.
No,
Which is
I
always-
like you, man. It's just the spell.
Yeah. Yeah, just the spell. Okay.
The dirty
As soon as he
blonde
got that
overlord
spell,
that the
he's like-
sky ordered me to.
Okay,
The moment it was cast, he was like, yes, finally I have an excuse.
Bashar, here's the deal. You're disoriented, so the TN of movement and support actions are increased by 2. If you don't take any movement and support actions, you will not be disoriented. You are also prone, which means you can only move a maximum of 1 range band during your turn. At the end of the turn, if you do not perform any movement actions, you remove prone. So the question is, if you don't move, you remove all of your conditions. But if you do move, you'll have all your conditions again. But you can move 1 range band, which is the exact
Like
amount.
you literally are crawling 1 range band.
Yeah, which is
I need to get away from
You're
all these
5
crazy
feet away.
people.
which is the exact amount of range that Rikyu moved. So you can move towards him and attack him from the ground.
No, I need to get away from everyone.
Okay, that's cool. Do you move at all?
Yes, I move.
You move away?
Yes, I move away.
Okay, you start crawling away. Do you do anything else?
I need to recompose myself.
You take a calming breath?
Yes.
Okay, you take a calming breath, remove 1 strife, and 1 fatigue if you're over half of your endurance.
Nope. Not over half of my endurance.
Wow.
You can change your stance.
Let's go to air stance.
Okay, you're on air stance. Ayumi. He is crawling away.
Okay, I'm gonna give him a nice bonk on the head with this staff.
All right.
This here staff of mine.
You move forward and you bonk away.
I bonk. Get bonked on. I get. I'm gonna keep the explosive success, the
Wow,
success with
nice
opportunity, the
roll.
success with opportunity. 3 successes, 2 opportunity. Those 2 opportunity, I'm gonna use to crush his skull beneath. No, I'm just playing.
No! I was like, eesh! It's like, oh no, we're not losing one character. We're
I'm
losing
gonna Mortal
another
Kombat
one.
stomp his head with the spear. I'm just playing.
This is not Dead
Fatality.
Space.
No, actually, those 2 opportunities I can use for air, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna use 1 opportunity to move away from him. 1 range band, 2 range bands.
Okay,
So
so
I'm
you,
gonna smack him on the head, bonk him real good,
and then jump
and
away.
then jump away from him.
Got it.
So that's I don't know how much damage a staff does. Yeah.
Oh, a staff? 3 damage. It's a sturdy walking stick, by the way. Does 3
So
damage.
so 4 damage. Take
All right, are
four on
you
a-
gonna re-roll those explosives at all, or?
Oh yeah, actually I should re-roll the explosive, the 1 explosive, not 2.
Okay.
Don't want to take that strife.
I didn't take any.
That's just opportunity. So yeah, you'll take 3 points of damage or 4 points of damage from the staff. A staff bonk.
Okay, so that'll be 2.
That's the bonk.
And then you jump away.
Yep. Hop, 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 hop.
And you have another opportunity.
Yeah, I'll spend that opportunity on. I didn't take any strife.
All right, Rikyu.
All right, so
Bruh.
to be sure I'm picturing this correctly, I went away from him 1 range band,
Yes.
and he turned, went the other way.
Yes.
Is that correct?
So you're 2 range
And
bands
so-
from each other.
So, is either Michi or Marl still near me?
Marl is 1 range band. Technically 1 range band away from you because you were all kind of ganging up on Rikyu
Okay.
and I'm sorry on Bashar, and to like hand to hand him, you had to be at range 0. So you
Right.
both went 1 range band, 1 range band. So Marl was kind of in there too. So I'm gonna say she's 1 range band from you.
Okay. And Michi, is she near me also or not?
Yeah, she was in hand to hand. Oh, she was
Yeah, she just punched him.
she was at 1 range
Okay.
band from. Did she punch him? I thought she kicked him.
No,
Oh,
she kicked
yeah, I
him.
thought-
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
that's,
kicked him.
yes.
that's 1 range
The
band
ugly
away.
toenail
Kick,
thing, yeah.
A kick is a 1 range band attack, so I'm gonna say she's 2 range bands from you.
Okay. Then I guess I look to Marl because she's closer, and I'm gonna say in kind of a hushed voice, hoping that Bashar's far enough that he doesn't hear me tell her to do this, and I say, "Just yell, 'Oh my God, Rikyu's dead. It'll help. I promise.'" And then I just lay there and gulp air.
Okay, you're gonna have to make a. You are feigning death,
Do
and
a
you're.
No, I'm telling
Performance
Marl to
check.
just yell it. He can't see me from where we are.
Why can't he see you?
I
We're
thought
in the
he was
same
running
room.
the opposite direction.
Oh, he is crawling the opposite way.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
I just want her to yell it. I don't know if I can even roll to feign death right now since I'm still compromised.
That's true. You can't make any
Right.
rolls. You can't.
Well, you
But
can make
that's
rolls.
what-
You just can't keep dice with strife on.
No, on the other one, not compromised. The fatigue dope.
For yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
In
he's-
incapacitated.
Incapacitated.
Yeah, that. I
okay.
don't know if I can even roll anything. That's why I'm just telling Marl to yell a lie.
That's
See if
true.
he-
That's true.
I mean, he can still get on the ground. That doesn't take a roll.
I'm already on the ground, I assumed.
no, it doesn't. Incapacitate doesn't knock you down. It just
It just
like
means you're
Oh.
too tired to do anything.
In that case, yes, I lay down.
okay. You go prone,
Ooh, ouchie.
and you take a calming breath.
I don't
you know,
like that, Stromboli.
You know what that does, so you can do that automatically. And Crystal has instruction. I'm gonna say, Bashar, you can make a sentiment roll to hear this.
Okay.
Whatever your stance is, that's what you're using. You
Air.
need
Air.
what is I'm gonna make
My
it.
focus.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it equal to your vigilance. So you. No, that doesn't make sense.
My vigilance is 2.
Howard, what's your focus and vigilance?
Focus 5, I think. And I don't know my other one. Let me look
Well,
at my
just
character.
check under conflict mode.
Yeah, I know. I had to reopen my character sheet. Sorry, I don't know why it wasn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it.
You want me to make the roll
Yeah,
in the
focus
meantime?
5, vigilance 3.
Okay, you need 3 successes.
Okay.
Nope,
I
you
fail.
don't. You do not hear it at all.
I am a simpleton.
You're just concentrating on other stuff. And you're
All right.
disoriented.
Oh yeah, and you're disoriented. Yeah, right. You're still disoriented. You know what? I shouldn't have you even had you made your roll because you're disoriented. You have no idea what the frick is going on. Marl, it's up to you.
You got bonked. Double bonked.
Okay.
Welcome to the bonk, Jack.
Since this seems like it's gonna be a trick, I should go to air stance.
That's a good idea.
And I'm gonna, like, really play this up. Like, go over to Riku and be like, oh my god, Riku's dead!
All right.
You killed him, Bashar!
I will allow for this roll.
Performance?
Performance is great. Performance is like the one to do. I'm gonna make this a contested roll. So you're gonna roll performance air. There against sentiment, whatever stance Bashar is on. Bashar, your TN is increased by 2. So whatever she rolls, because you're disoriented, whatever she
You gotta get
rolls,
2 better.
you got to get 2 better than her in successes. And roll
Okay,
your
for
dice.
sentiment again.
Yes, sentiment, whatever stance you're on.
All right.
I'm not good at air.
Well, I can't keep anything with the strife, but I will keep the explosive success.
Right.
And I can't keep that one as much as I want to
You
re-roll
can't.
it.
You can't.
Yeah.
I can't believe my
so
one
just one success.
beat you.
Yes.
I was like, I'm gonna have to use my auto success, but nope.
All right, you still got it. Save it for something more important than this dumb
Let's
butt
see, what can I do with
who
my
got
2
himself
opportunities?
hypnotized by a spell. Ugh.
He just became a sleeper agent, that's all. He just
Oh,
converted you with
unfortunate.
Russian propaganda. It was agitprop.
All right. Bashar, on your turn, you can believe that Riku is dead. And you will become uncompromised. You can lose... On your turn, you will lose all of your strife. And you will be snapped out of the whammy. But Michi's going to run up
That's
and
what
she's
she-
going to hit you with a flaming fist.
I was gonna say, like, if like Marlo shouted that out, he'd be like, "Oh, That was easier than I thought.
It's gonna be hilarious because Marl's gonna shout that out. You're gonna believe it instantly, and then start snapping out of it, and Michi's gonna knock you out like solid knockout punch.
Yes. Because she
And then
switches
you're
to
gonna
void
wake
stance.
up hours later, going, "You didn't need to hit me. I woke up. Ah, I had."
Yeah, like for all actual conscious Bashar is aware of, he's still out in the hallways.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, he snaps out of it. He's like, what was I doing? Bah!
Michi runs up and punches you. Wham! And
All right.
you will take
How many points of damage?
only. God, I think it's only 1 point supernatural though.
Okay. I mean, you're only 4 points away of breaking my endurance.
Oh
so...
wait, no. Are you not on?
Just a regular.
You're on
punch
air
is
stance,
2
right?
Damage.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
I
it's
missed.
Oh!
I missed. Whoosh! As you duck. Oh my goodness.
I can just imagine her splattering, like, with all of Rikyu's costume. Like, you hear metal clanging as she falls into a heap while Bashar goes, oh, that was easier than I thought.
Bashar, you're up. Reduce your strife to 0. You are now not compromised anymore, but you are also no longer whammied. You do not feel the urge to kill Rikyu because Rikyu is dead. But you must roleplay the fact that you just killed Rikyu. And you're disoriented. And you're disoriented. And you're prone.
Am
I look at
getting out
Marl
the
and I go
spell
like
too?
this.
No, we're still in initiative rounds.
We're still in initiative rounds. Nobody knows that you are unwhammied. That said, you have no idea what's going on because you're kind of disoriented, on the ground crawling away, and you believe that you killed Rikyu. You believe that you killed Rikyu.
Oh, my friend, he's dead. I was in the hallway. What was I doing?
You remember you did
Why am
everything.
I on the ground? Like, that was easier than I thought.
Why was he here? Why? Why is he dead? Why is he dead?
Give yourself 3
Why
stripes.
is that pathetic man dead?
Give yourself 3 stripes for being so upset that you killed Rikyu, though.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed that.
All right, Ayumi, I believe we're out of initiative, maybe. I don't know. Ayumi, do you believe Bashar?
The question is, do I believe Rikyu?
That's also true.
I didn't say anything technically. You heard her
So
yell.
I do have a vigilance of 3. So I
Right.
feel like I would have not been convinced by Marl's screams.
This was not a very good performance.
was not
just
very good.
fooled the disoriented guy.
It was not very good. But it confused the fuck out of Bashar for some reason.
Which is even funnier to me.
Marl's just like,
Rikyu,
he was
Rikyu
so young!
So
And he was so pathetic.
let me paint the scene that Ayumi just witnessed. Bashar attacks the shit out of Howard a couple times, or Rikyu a couple times, then falls down because we attack him. He starts crawling away. I hit him with the staff to the back of the head. He's still crawling.
That
Then
man was so
Rikyu-
pathetic.
Hold on. Then Rikyu turns to Marl, says something quietly, then falls over. And Marl just goes, "Oh God, he's dead!" And Bashar's like, "Oh God, I killed him." Me.
That was exactly
this
my
like-
plan. Yes.
As Bashar continues yelling, "Why is that man so pathetic?"
What is happening?
My only regret is that
gonna literally start laughing. She is not usually a person who laughs often, but she will like full belly throat laugh. Like, oh my god, what is happening?
Is anybody
this
gonna
point,
is
even
anybody
though-
gonna continue this combat? I'm just asking right now. Otherwise, I'm gonna say the skirmish is over.
No,
No,
not
that
continuing combat.
Okay,
no,
Like
no
he's
combat.
done.
I was
Everybody,
just gonna say at this point I would unmask honestly because this has gotten too funny for me, and my unmasking is that
To laugh.
inappropriate hyena laughter.
you don't have to because the combat's over, which means everybody reduces
You go
their
down.
their
Strife, yeah, to have.
you go down to half your composure and half your endurance in strife and fatigue.
All right,
But you can still laugh.
I do laugh pretty hard.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Dude,
Oh, my stomach it actually hurts.
But yeah, literally, Derek,
much.
that was my plan.
Okay.
I was just wanting to make
Oh,
sure
I'm gonna
the
get another
timeline
drink
of
of
events was captured. In one
I might as
solid
well
swoop.
take a
Like,
break for a drink too.
the way I imagine it is we did each individual look at what everybody was doing in that moment, and then we did a zoom out and then played the emotional turmoil of each individual character out widescreen.
We are
Just
doing a
have
short
one
out of this
continuous
moment,
shot.
that's for sure.
You just cut back to Ayumi and she's like, what the fuck is happening? Why is
I mean,
Bashar
like, the
going-
scenario is so absurd.
Not only that, but like the way Bashar, like, so confident. I murdered him, and Bashar and Rikyu's like, literally not hurt, but oh god, why? Oh, he totally murdered me. Between him and Marl saying that, you're like, oh, why? What?
Ricky's on the
nine
ground. I'm
hands
so dead.
again.
Marl's like, you're dead. How did this happen? I don't know, but I'm going to heaven. I'm dead.
And then, but Bashar's like, why does this happen to every time I make friends in Rokugan? I end up killing them. And then everybody looks at him like, wait, we're not the first ones that you met? We weren't the first group?
Well, I did lead this party called the Donners through the area.
I mean, I thought the mountains were going to be really treacherous. They're not that bad, but I still ate them all.
Michi has a fist covered in flame, and she's like, "Why is everyone laughing? He was trying to kill us."
Komamoru cursed him to kill me. So it's not the hardest thing to break.
Oh, I see. You have knowledge of
An
dark
illusion?
arts. You have knowledge of these
Sure.
dark arts.
No. Ayumi, is he dead? For
I nudge you again with the staff, and then I hand the
think
staff
it's been
back
around
to
now. No, Bashar, he's not really dead.
oh,
I'll get that.
basically, like, Bashar just kind of like falls over with his hands in his face, just going,
Did you-
"Oh, thank God that
you
man
say
wasn't so
that your-
pathetic."
Your master did this? Who is this? Who is this man?
He's a monk. Remember, there was some vague mention of an evil temple of monks in my past. He's from that.
I see.
Oh,
He told Bashar to kill you.
Yep.
Why you?
Well, he knows who I am, and
Did you do something?
yeah, I killed a whole lot of those.
Oh. Oh. And he's
Rescued
here.
someone, and yeah. Oh, but I'm actually not the target.
Michi.
Michi's the target.
He wants me alive.
Because of your temple?
Yes, but he wants me alive.
Whoa.
Which is probably why he was told to kill Rikyu and not me. Because Rikyu would be an obstacle.
He also already doesn't like me, so we're kind of good there.
Riku, my friend. Like,
You need to get
Bashar
out of here.
Puts his hand on Riku's shoulder. I don't understand what has went over me.
Michi,
Truly sorry.
how quick can you be, Michi, without that armor on?
How quick can I be Michi? She just takes off her
How
helmet.
quick can you be without the armor on, Michi?
She takes off the mask and she's a bald-headed monk. Like,
How
I said,
quick
how
can
fast?
you be?
Yeah.
oh, how fast can I be? How fast can I
Yeah.
run?
How quick? Like how quickly?
Look,
I'm really curious of what you heard that made you take your mask off.
I am very. I thought he meant that. How fast can I change out of this costume?
Oh.
I'm extremely
Ah.
fast. That said, the man following me is also very resourceful. So we want to trick
if I
him and make sure he doesn't know that I've left.
Well, in that case, it sounds like we need someone to pretend to be you.
That would put that person in a lot of danger.
Yes.
It'd be best.
Riku, my friend. If I ever meet that man again,
I'm confident
head-
that I can handle a lot of danger. I am.
his head
Kind of
will
your
roll
size.
for this.
I appreciate it. Just don't get in trouble yourself.
I might be able to get you to the derelict
Yes.
tower.
Can
if
you
we go
pro-
quickly.
Can you prove that he did anything wrong?
Only by witness.
Hey, Yumi, why do you want me to go to the derelict tower? Isn't that where Kumamaru is staying?
He is out in the hallways. I met him before coming back to this room.
If we
But-
get to the derelict tower, there's a tunnel underneath it that leads out to the forest.
Then I don't have to be in disguise. As long as somebody
Exactly.
distracts Kumamaru and keeps him away from the derelict tower, he'd have no idea that I left.
I think it's time for a confrontation with Kumamoru while I take Michi out to the derelict tower.
Like
All right.
Bashar is like his feathers are really ruffled from all this, and he keeps on like kind of like maybe getting glimpses of like speaking with Kumamaru, and then like all the confusion that just happened. I'm pretty sure he's smart enough to notice like that there was a commotion that he was involved in just earlier.
The two of you have the ear of the Reiju family. I do not. I'm sure that between the two of you, you can draw attention to this man's presence as a toxic influence, at the very least, while we quickly find our way toward the...
Actually, if just he and I go and confront him right now, he'll get all upset, thinking that what we're really upset about is how he played this little joke, trying to have Bashar kill me. When in truth, we're keeping him fairly occupied while you walk her out of here.
I agree. That is... I agree. Let's go.
Okay. She'll
So
give
before
Riku his
we
armor back.
confront him, Mhm.
She'll give Riku his armor back. Or his
Okay.
helmet. He's not really wearing armor. He just wears a helmet and clothes and sanctified robes.
Yeah, that's
So-
true.
So before we confront Kumamaru, I'm gonna have Bashar put on his actual lacquered armor because he wants to be ready to
That's gonna take
throw
some
down
time.
this guy.
Lacquered armor takes time to put
Yeah,
on.
it does take time to put on.
It is literally like ceremonial armor that you have to tie each piece to a larger rig. It's that... What are they called?
Well,
Yoroi?
it's the Kamarist equivalent. He doesn't have samurai armor.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Actually, I'm completely lying to you about that because I forgot you're
It's
foreign.
the Kamarist equivalent of it. So
Yeah.
it's basically metal armor that he's wearing, like a breastplate, which still needs to be tied down.
Mhm.
They have squires that help you get dressed in this
Straps
stuff.
and stuff.
So
The armor wasn't super easy to put on by yourself.
do you want to stand around and put armor on, or do you want to go right now?
I'd say go right now. Like
Okay.
Bashar's feeling pretty indignant about everything that
Everybody-
happened just now.
Everybody's got a plan. You go. How are you finding where Kumamaru went?
I was going to start by asking Bashar where he last saw him.
These hallways are very confusing. I simply lost my way, and he was there.
You know he said he was heading straight towards the main hall.
All right, so I will relay that. He said that he was going to the main hallway. I believe we would find him there.
I just start heading there then.
Perhaps.
Okay.
And I follow along.
You two go down to the main hall. You guys do not see him there because, you know, a time has passed. He's probably moved on. But since it is the main hall, there are guards and servants about.
Have to start asking people. Clarify for me real quick. Is the main hall this area?
Yes, that's exactly where it is.
Just making sure I
So
understand.
let me get the map up for the people. I really didn't use the map because, I mean, they didn't need to see the map. But I'll put it up right now.
It's the map. It's the map. It's the map. It's the map. I think
So,
that's how that song goes.
A courtesy check will get you to his location. You'll need to make depends on who you ask, a guard or a servant.
All right. Let me see real quick. I'm good with courtesy. So
So if you ask,
my stance will have to be, you know what? I'm gonna act like everything's all normal, so my stance will be air for trickery.
okay. So if you ask a guard, it'll be courtesy. If you ask a servant, you're going to use the command skill.
I was gonna go ask a guard
Okay.
with courtesy. All right.
So courtesy air. Sounds good. You'll need 2 successes.
Well, poop. I
That's
may
a
not
lot
get
of
them, but I'll
opportunity.
roll it real quick. I have a chance. It's not impossible. That's a ring. No, not a ring. Skill.
Skill die? Nope.
Well, I will have Bashar look ask a servant.
You got a lot of
and-
opportunity. If you spend 2 of
Right.
those, I'll let something happen.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to pull up the air opportunities thing, but sure, I'll do that.
Okay. A woman walks into the main hall. You recognize her. You've talked to her before. It is Atomo Nico.
Oh, that's that lady from that other house that was like the bigger land surrounding this land.
Yeah, she's the ambassador.
Yeah, I remember that.
And she'll walk in.
I give her a polite bow.
She bows as
Greeting.
well. Bashar, were you going to do anything?
Yes, I am going to command a servant to tell me where Kumamaru is.
Okay. Roll that command. I believe it's going to be... I'll let you use command air, command... or command earth.
I'll go with Earth
Okay.
for
you
reasoning.
You can reason with them to get them to tell you his location. It's a TN2 again.
It's TN2?
Yep.
Okay, I will take that regular success and that skill die explosive success. Eat that strife. Alright. Didn't roll. I mean, would I, if I were to take that to
Bonus
extra
successes
success?
don't do nothing.
Huh?
Bonuses don't do nothing.
Okay. So, I'll just leave it at that.
All right. The servant says that he went towards the armory and the tea room.
Thank you. So, I will have Bashar relay that information to Riku.
So
That
Nico asks, she says, You're looking for who? I've not heard of this person.
I describe him, just the scars, the monk robes, the whole bit.
This is an interesting person. Do you mind if I join you? I'd like to go. I'd like to speak to him myself.
I feel like I should do a, what do you call it, to try and get her real intention.
Sure. A sentiment roll.
Sentiment. There you go.
I believe I have her character sheet, so I can tell you the TN. No, I can't tell you the TN. Give yourself a void.
Oh, cool. All right. And
Tomo
I don't know,
Nobu.
would this still be air?
This is sentiment. Air analyze. Yeah, I'll let you do that. That sounds good.
Okay. I'm going to change the stance to air and roll it.
There's no scrut in this woman.
Nope. She needs a scrutin.
Well, I mean, give all 3 of those opportunities to the kami, and you might get something out of it.
Get
Sure,
down.
I do that.
Get down. Turn around. Go to town.
I take all those
Boot,
opportunities
scoot,
and I fire them in the
boogie.
air and see if anything happens.
You're using those 3 opportunity to do what?
I don't know. He said something about just sacrificing the kami and see if anything
He shot
happens.
him
Well,
in the
yeah,
That's a real
Corey,
thing.
Corey, didn't you say that if you don't know what to do with the opportunities, you just give them to the kami and you'll come up with something?
I'll come up with something.
Okay, cool. I do that. I actually didn't remember that. I was just going off of what he was saying. But
All right.
It's an air approach, so
You notice that Otomo Nico also has a piece of jewelry made of jade. She has a bracelet with a jade charm on it.
So literally, I tried to scrutinize her to really understand her, and then went, "Ooh, shiny,
Yeah.
Yes.
perfect."
But it's an interesting shiny.
Yeah.
I was just about to die, but oh.
Jade is like extremely rare in this game, by the way. It's like a precious resource.
Yeah, she can stab.
Crystal, are
ghosts
you
and stuff
there?
with it.
Where did Marl
No,
go?
but I have seen him.
It is very strange, but don't give them ideas that if you're not there to give them ideas. What are you doing, by the way? Are you going with Ayumi?
I figure, yeah, I should go with the ladies. I'm gonna pick up my hatchet on the way just in case.
It's ladies' night.
By the way,
I'm going to also not pick up my spear or anything like that. I'm going to take my Uchigatana, the sword they gave me, and a bow, and that's it.
okay.
Gonna grab my bow, grab my Uchigatana, and say, "Let's go."
I'm not ready for your scene quite yet, but Rikyu,
Just
I
letting you know.
do want to tell you, you have enough theology to just know this. Jade destroys evil and corruption. So,
So her wearing it's a good thing.
yes, it also protects you
Oh.
from evil and corruption.
All right. We're trying to guess which way he went. I know I can see him on the map, but I don't think I actually know that in character.
I thought I relayed that he went to the armory and tea room to you when
Oh,
I
okay.
got that information.
Oh, that's the tea room. I couldn't see under him to see what room that was. Okay. Then I guess we start heading that way.
Okay, you head that way. Ume's not there. She's somewhere else. So you can either go towards the tea room or towards the armory. Which way do you go?
It looks like you kind of have to go by the tea room to get down to the armory if I'm reading the map right.
No, the armory's down here, and you have to go down the hall
a
that
spot
is
in the
just
hall.
before the tea room. So if you go to the tea room, you don't go to the armory. If you go to the armory, you turn before the tea room.
Well, since I can see him, would it be more fair to just flip a coin, roll a die, whatever?
Sure.
Okay. We'll say tea room is odd. So I want to go to the armory because what if he's getting weapons? Oh gosh.
Okay. You go in the armory, and
Apparently.
you see the Taisa in there, restocking the area with arrows.
Yay!
All right. Not what I'm looking for, so I guess I head for the tea room.
All right. You go back there, and yes, he's enjoying a cup of tea in the tea room.
He did seem more the type to go for tea than weapons.
You know, now that you say it, but hindsight is 2020.
And
didn't roll a
has
die.
a bowl of mochi cakes as he's drinking his tea.
Oh man.
I go and
want
I-
mochi.
There's not tea served here. They like a peasant brings it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
A servant.
I will yell out to
but yes,
some
the,
servant
the
and be like,
servants are peasants.
"We'll need more tea." And then I go and sit across from him.
He says, "Oh, Rikyu-san. I'm sorry, Rikyu-kun. What a surprise."
Is that an insult? I don't know.
Basically, he's calling you that like he would say to a little boy. Like kun is used as like addressing to a little boy.
Oh, I thought you were referring to
While
what a
that-
surprise.
While that's true, it's also like what a
Term of endearment.
father would call a son too. It can be a term of endearment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I didn't know any of that, so it's good to be a little bit more clarified.
Okay.
Because I'm sure Rikyu speaks his own language. All right.
Let me pour you a cup
I
of
just-
tea. Would you like a piece of mochi? He pours you a cup of tea.
Sure.
Also, keep
Yeah,
in mind
yeah.
that like Bashar also entered with Rikyu and is staring daggers at him, but he's biting his tongue, looking for an opportunity
This-
to just.
This monk doesn't even seem to acknowledge your existence. He is fixed on Rikyu. But Otomo Nico is there too. And she sits down right next to Rikyu and says, "Hello, Kumamaru-san. I am Otomo Nico. I am a liaison here from the Otomo family. It's a pleasure to meet you." And he pours her a cup of tea. I hate to be terribly rude, Otomo Nico-san, but I think Rikyu needs to get something off his chest.
No, I actually just wanted to hear how you've been. Please regale me with stories of what's gone on since we've last met.
I've been on the road looking for those that dare defy the celestial order. Found one here. Nico says, "Oh, really? Who here do you suspect?" "The monk Michi. She is, well, I was going to say this at court, but perhaps you need to know this early. She's a member of the Perfect Land sect, a sect that defies the natural order of Rokugan." She's like, "Oh my, I did not know this. Who's Michi?"
She just doesn't know anybody who's not a courtier.
Who's Michi? I've not met this Michi monk.
Well, Michi's a friend. And, not anything that he just said.
I see. And then it's an accusation.
You want a duel?
No.
Is that what you're telling me? I mean, if that's how you feel, a big honorable duel in front of everyone, no cheating, I'd be down.
Monks do not do.
No,
We have our
that's a shame.
reputation to rely on.
So does that mean you changed your name?
Please, Rikyu. You know that if you go against me, some truths might come out that are inconvenient for you.
I think the ones about you are a little worse.
I think, Rikyu, you have been like a son to me,
That's
and the
just
sins of
rude.
the father fall to the son. If
Yeah,
you
I don't accept you as my father. That seems like it should be a big dramatic thing, but it's not.
Ah, Riku, you should not deny the Celestial Order as well. We all have our roles to play. I play mine with zeal.
Well, as the fool does when he's on a cart going down a hill towards an abrupt end. He goes, "Oh, yeah, he's full of zeal." I agree.
What are you doing here, Riku?
Well, it turned out that the new ruler of this land really likes to play games, and so I'm his chessmate.
All right, make a. You're gonna make a lying roll, a trick.
I'm not trying to trick him. I'm trying to openly mock him.
Yeah, I know.
I do not think he will believe me.
It's still like error because you're being.
Okay, I'm just saying I'm not trying to convince him of a lie.
Are you trying to incite him to like anger or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm being a dick.
All right. Incite.
Yeah, this is a courtesy fire check.
Courtesy fire. Yes.
Cool. I really need to up my fire one of these days.
Yeah, fire ring is all about how you provoke people.
You know this guy. You know he's really hard to like fool and
You
stuff
know, I
like
assume he would be.
that. He is a TN4, but let's see if you pick the right ring to bamboozle him with. I gotta check his demeanor here. His demeanor is. Oh no! Fire's the worst way. He's a cool cucumber.
Is he?
Well,
Ah,
yeah.
Yep.
Well,
it's a,
I get a strife, and you told me the TN, so there's no point in
it's
taking.
actually a TN6 on fire stance.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee. Yikes.
Let's see if that one strifeless opportunity is worth anything. I'll just take that.
Okay.
Learn the demeanor and current strife of another character in the scene. I do that.
All right. His demeanor is ambitious, which means he has bonuses to fire and penalties to water.
Cool. What's his strife at?
His strife currently is, I think it's at a 3 or 4. It's at a 5. He got a lot of strife from whamming.
From the whammy
From
on Bashar.
yeah.
All right, I'm done. I think that's all I can do.
Which probably means his max is 2.
All right. He drinks down his tea. If that's all you have to say, Riku, I think it's time to go.
You don't want to regale us with any stories? Tell me where you've been. Come on, you're like a dad to me.
You
You
don't
said.
care. As he begins to walk away.
You know, I have to wonder. You say, hold on, I'm trying to use some prior points in the conversation. You say you make claims about keeping the celestial order, but you go ahead and start using spells against someone that you do not know to go after someone that you consider a son. I might have an issue with that.
He ignores you like you don't exist.
Ooh. I think at this point in time, like, Bashar is like already upset with what's been going on, and like he really wants to lash out against the guy. So I think Bashar is gonna initiate like take out his scimitar and just strike at the dude.
Okay, interesting.
Wow. All right.
Wow.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like for that kind of BS, like, he's not gonna put up with it.
It just got real.
Well, he is kind of a hothead.
Initiative.
And he has delusions of grandeur and like. True, he does. Bashar has delusions.
Yep, he does.
So is this vengeance or not vengeance? What am I
It's
saying? or
focus.
Vigilance. That's the word.
Th-
not vengeance.
It's focus. And this guy was definitely like
He was probably expecting something.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Now let's go with Earth. All right, so wow, the dice do not like me today.
Gotta get him out of there.
Well, that's one way to keep someone distracted. Make them fight you.
It is.
Cause it's the eye of the tiger.
All right. He will.
Maybe the smile of the hyena.
He's like Riku.
It's the
but
grin
super
of the
earthy.
hyena.
So
He's
he will go to
earthy.
Earth Stance.
Giggle. The hyena giggle.
And he'll take.
Ooh, man.
He doesn't want to take all that strife. Strife is bad.
Yeah, because he's already got
You just
quite
poked
a
the
bit.
bear, Bashar.
Yep. 6 rings. Wow.
So I'd say we have successfully completed our mission of keeping him occupied.
We'll go to 9. What is Riku's initiative?
7.
What is Bashar's initiative?
Initiative, so 1, 2, so 7.
7. Only Nico doesn't know what the frick is going on. She's gonna make her roll. She's gonna use vigilance because this is like what, huh?
Like, what the hell?
Bashar's name changed. Now he's Bassar in the turn order.
I'm sorry. I just whatever.
Ah, sir.
She's gonna be on air. Yeah, she's gonna be on air stance. Yeah, she makes a nothing, and her okay. She goes
Pretty
on
bad roll.
4. Okay. Yeah, Nico goes on 4. So let's put it in descending order. Kumamoru goes first. You have pulled out your sword. So, he's just gonna dash away. He's gonna run for somebody who can protect him. Not that he can't protect himself, but he's just a monk. Help me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's just
I
trying to keep
know.
up appearances.
This guy's trying to attack me! Help! Help! Guards!
So he's just gonna do maneuver on Earth stance. Yeah,
Yeesh.
that's what he wants to do.
You know, Corey, just seeing all those rolls that he's getting, I'm already really hating this man, both as the player and
He'll
as
take
the
that
character.
strife.
But aren't you glad you're not fighting him?
I still want him to die.
But aren't you glad you're not fighting him?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'll take 7, and that will run me straight over to the armory.
Ooh.
All right, Bashar.
Well, Bashar will definitely give chase while yelling, "Come back here, you coward!" And he's he's yeah, he's not going to ingratiate himself at all. So he's gonna shift himself to water stance, and I'm gonna like try to expand how far I go with a fitness roll as well. All right. Okay, I am. Oh man. Okay, keeping that explosive and the success with opportunity.
Okay.
All right. And I'm keeping that as well.
Okay. That's 3 successes.
Yes, 3 successes, and I'm gonna go for all movement to try to keep up with him.
Okay, you get out in the hall and you kind of turn the corner. So you're kind of out in the hall. But he has like gone so far past you. It's crazy.
He's very fast.
Wait, you rolled fitness defense? Water?
Yes.
To run.
To run, yeah. It's a fitness
Run.
roll.
Oh, yeah, fitness. It is a fitness roll. Yeah, you're right. You're right. What am I thinking? I just saw defense and I thought, well, that's weird. My brain kind of broke for a second. All right, you're good. So, yeah, you're one range band because you can move. One range band for the maneuver. And then another range band because you got at least 2 successes. So it's 3 range bands compared to his, 5. So you're out and around the corner.
Mhm.
Rikyu.
Oh no, my best friend and my estranged father are fighting. What do I do? All right, so I'm going to, I guess, switch to water stances. I think that's the fastest way to run, and just run after to keep up.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's interesting to see this become a Mori show or a Mori episode. Even running around the studio and being chased by a cameraman by Nico.
That's it. I'm done.
You can make a maneuver roll, a fitness water roll to move farther.
Oh, sure. That was fitness defense, right?
Yep.
Yeah. On water stance.
On water. That's my water. Water is not my best, but okay.
Well, you don't have to be on water to do it, but
Well, I thought with water you could actually move extra. Like you move and then you can move again as a thing.
It's a benefit if you're in a fight and wanna do other
okay.
stuff too.
So
Well, if that doesn't matter, whatever stance is good for running, is that air?
every
I don't
stance,
know.
you're in combat, so you can just use whatever stance you want.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just push Earth and go with it.
Okay.
So
Water stance
fitness,
allows you to
1,
take
Earth.
an extra action that's not the same action and doesn't have a roll associated. So you can pull out a weapon and then run at somebody or
Yeah.
attack.
That's what it is.
And, yeah,
you can take a
what
calming
was my
breath
difficulty?
and run.
it's difficulty 2.
All right, then I take 1 strafe and 1 opportunity. Just see if I can remove my strafe with my opportunity. I can. Yay!
Okay. You get the same amount of distance that Bashar gets. You're out and around the corner.
Cool.
All right, Nico wants to keep up with you guys. Can she do it? She's gonna change to.
Not
She's gonna
exactly
stay on water
difficult.
stance. She's gonna stay on air stance. She's gonna stay on air stance, and she doesn't. She's lagging behind. I'm coming.
Wait for me, guys! I want to watch the carnage.
Okay.
She's the camera person. She's there to bear witness.
Kumamaru will cast an evil spell. I believe it's. Is it? What's the stance on the evil spell?
I think all of his spells are evil spells by default. Like even something simple like I'm gonna put this spoon in this tea to make it stir it, and the spoon's gonna smell like sulfur and spoil the tea. You know, everything is evil with him.
Man, if
I
he
thought
can
you were
just
gonna
make
say the
people
spoon's gonna
do
animate,
stuff,
but
it
say
makes me
evil
think
shit
that's,
while it's stirring
that's
the
why
thing.
Atsuko was salting the ground. And it was
It would
probably
be
more people than just her.
It would be awesome to see an evil version of Fantasia.
Fantasia looked pretty evil to me when I was a kid. That wizard was scary.
Yen Sid, yep, couldn't agree with you more. He's like, why is he so mean to Mickey?
I mean, No, Mickey really screwed
Mickey
up, though.
kind of deserved it.
Oh, as a kid, I had no idea what the heck Mickey was doing. I thought he was just having fun.
Bashar.
Well, he was having fun.
Yes, and until the whole place flooded.
Yeah. So let's see. I am going to dig really deep and find that anger within me again. Switch to fire stance. And
Now.
really, really chase after Kumomaru
Okay.
because I'm not letting that bastard get away with what he did.
All right. Okay. You get to the armory where he is there talking with the Taisa and saying that a crazy gaijin is trying to kill him.
Joe.
Oh, there he is!
Well, all of those things are true. It's just there's a reason. You
I
gotta know the
offered him
context.
mochi. I don't know if that had an effect on
The
him.
good
Maybe
news?
he doesn't. Maybe he's allergic and doesn't understand maybe there's a language barrier, but he's trying to kill me.
The good news is he tried to whammy the Taisa into, like, just attacking you straight out, but it didn't work. But he did give enough. He did get enough success to make sure he doesn't remember that happened.
Oh, of course.
Okay, Rikyu.
Frustrating villain. All right. I guess I'm gonna make a. What's up?
Nothing. It's your turn, Rikyu. I was laughing at what Matt said.
Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna make another fitness defense, I guess, to run up there.
Sure.
All right.
You know what? I'm gonna use my opportunity to give him 2 strife at least.
Okay.
Screw it.
That'll work.
Make him think twice before running away from you.
Yeah, just like come around the corner. Ah! Like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
the Tyson's gonna be like, okay, I get it. I see what you're talking about.
You can move past Rikyu and get within striking distance of the Taisa or the monk or whatever. Like,
Kumamoru, obviously.
I'd be aiming at the monk because you said he heard that. I assumed since I came after, I did not hear it.
well, yeah, it's the same round. You'll get there.
So
and
I do hear that he's
Yeah.
planning this. Okay.
He's like, there's a strange gaijin, like, he's got a sword and he's coming after me. And you run into the room. And that's all of your action. You
least I'm
are
not a
in
gaijin.
front of Matt's character, Bashar. And you're within strike. You're like within range 1 of the 2 people who are also in range 1 of each other. Just kind of
Did I ever have time to put my armor back on?
No. Well, your sanctified robes, yeah, you got those back on in your helmet.
Okay, so I just want to know if I had a physical resistance or not now. Okay.
Nico.
All right.
Nico's gonna try and catch up. She wants to know what's going on. This is all so interesting, and she's not equipped for this. Oh, yay! I'll take strife to get to you people.
I'm missing out on the action! Show me the drama!
Crap.
You know, it reminds me of the old days when somebody would join your campaign in the middle of it, and we didn't have a good reason for you to be there. He's like, "I'm just interested in what's going on, so I run after you guys."
That's exactly what she's doing, yeah. And she's down the hall. She sees Bashar outside of the armory, but she doesn't know what's going on inside. All right. Kumamoru says, Taisa-sama, I do not know what's going on. You must protect me. And that's all he does, and he puts himself on a defensive air stance. And I'm going to put the Taisa in the initiative order.
Great.
Right.
Reiju Masaru. And he is going to be on what stance? He'll be on Earth stance. And we'll roll some initiative.
Well, at least he's very stressed about joining this battle.
Yeah. He'll take all of those because he wants to.
He's like, you know what? That's a foreigner and a scarred dude. I don't know if I can handle this.
So, Masaru. When you jump into initiative late, it's harder to get into initiative. So, that's 1, 2, 3. 3 plus his focus because he was forewarned. So he goes on 8. Descending, he goes next. So, what he's going to do is, since he doesn't know fully the story or anything, he is going to draw his weapon and he's going to perform a guard action on Kumamaru.
Okay.
So he's on water stance.
He's on Earth stance.
Then he has to draw the weapon.
Oh yeah, he has to draw the weapon. So yeah, he'll change the water stance to do this.
Draw and guard.
Guard. Support action. Readied weapon. TN1 tactics check. Increase the TN by 1 plus an additional for 2 bonus successes. So, change to water stance. Oh, his water is really good. Okay,
Very
well.
nice.
God dang it, all this dang strife. Okay, I'll keep those 2. And I'll take 1 strife. And do this. Sure. Let's keep going. Okay,
You do not have a 5th one.
so 1, 2, 3, 4. He will increase Kumamaro's TN to be hit by 2. And he will spend.
It's gonna be so hard to hit him if you want to.
Yeah. He will spend 2.
Like, I find it horrendously unfair that he's got like
He'll reduce his own
6 Earth Ring of all things.
All right,
Like
he
when
reduces his
player
strike.
characters can only have 5. Ugh.
Well, it's like dragons have better stats than people in Dungeons and Dragons, but that's what makes them fun to kill.
All right, all right.
I'm not a
You have a
sociopath
point.
at all.
Hey, I took a stock template from the book. If it gave it a person a 6, that's the book's fault.
All right.
Whoa, what did I just do?
I think it's because it's weighted to having multiple people fighting against it.
Yeah.
All right. So so do we have to?
Rikyu, it's your turn. Or Rikyu and
Oh,
Bashar, you
check.
go at the same time, but
What is Bashar's
41
honor?
honor. I have 41 honor. So
That's less. You have less.
all right, Bashar, you go.
okay. So I point my scimitar accusingly at Kumamaru. That man has cast black sorcery upon me to attempt to kill my friend.
Okay. Bashar, what do you do?
I think you mean Rikyu.
Yeah, Rikyu. I'm sorry, Rikyu, what do you do?
That's cool.
Let me change the order here. Bloop. Nope, that's not working.
I wanted to get louder,
So-
but I got my family to consider.
So that I have a good mental picture of the room because I can't see it. I mean, at this, it looks very small here. But is there any? Because I'm imagining that Bashar's at the entrance of the room. Are there any other exits that I can just go between to keep him from running out the other way without engaging the guy that's guarding him?
Describe that again? The question?
All right. So I want to walk around the room and block off any other exits
All right.
because Bashar's still by the entrance
Yes.
without actually engaging the man that is guarding him.
I'm pulling out all of the players out of the room just to check to see where the exits and entrances
Yeah,
are.
I couldn't necessarily see either. That's why I was asking
Okay.
about it.
There is only one entrance and exit to this armory, and it is right here.
Okay. So he's not going to get away.
Well,
That's what I was worried about.
not that you know.
Right. Well, that's fair. I mean, he might poof, bamf. All right, cool. Then I'm gonna, if there's nowhere else to go, then I will just stand by the entrance as well and say, why don't we all just talk civilly about this for a while? Sit down, work it out. I don't have a weapon in my hands or anything.
Right.
And he is a Reiju now.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not officially
Ish.
yet.
Ish.
Tonight.
Reiju
Nico-
adjacent.
We'll run up behind you two and like look in and see what's going on. Like, but try and stay away from crazy Bashar.
That's fair.
She just wants to watch the carnage. She doesn't want to be part of it.
He says, Kumamoru, and he says, yes. Rikyu-san, you should calm your friend down now. 'Cause
Literally just said that.
he's just gonna hold here on air stance. Masaru is going to... he's basically gonna say, I am not going to do anything until that man puts his sword away. So, Bashar, it's up to you. Guard action has been done again this turn, so don't... He's still being guard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not going to roll until it matters.
Yeah, there's like probably a no-win scenario. Like as much as Bashar wants to argue his point, the Taisa's already gotten involved, and he still wants to remain in the good graces of the daimyo. But this incident is just frustrating as hell. But he'll try to reason with the Taisa and put away his scimitar.
Okay. The Taisa says, you. He'll keep his weapon out, though, and say, you, points at you, Bashar. What do you mean this monk has been doing black magic? Monk, what is the meaning of this? He says, I don't know. This man started accusing me out of nowhere, probably because he's Gaijin and doesn't understand what a monk is.
I would disagree with that statement.
Quite a likely story, monk. I met you in the hallway, and I unfortunately could not remember much anything else. When I came to, I was on the floor with my friends surrounding me, having beaten me with sticks, and I had thought that I had killed my friend. You were the last person I saw before anything else happened.
I have no idea what you're talking about. We had a civil conversation, and you're just accusing me of things? I don't know
Things
what's
that you-
going on.
They are
Mind your
things that
silver
you-
tongue.
They are things that you know how to do. I've seen you do it.
The Taisa says, hold on. Where did you see him do it?
I named that order of crazy monks.
Okay.
I never said I wasn't
The tide-
a part of it. It's not like I'm breaking some
The
secret.
the tides of midnight. He says, I don't know what that means. First off, he's never heard of that. You'll need something better than that to accuse a monk. I
I don't know what that is, but it sounds like a metal name.
It
Let me
does.
think of it.
He says, yes, Rikyu himself was part of that order.
There you have his admission that I saw him do it there. Problem solved.
But nothing like that happens in the Tides of Midnight.
Right.
But if something did happen like that at the Tides of Midnight, then Rikyu would be liable for all of those things as well, would they not, Taisa-san? And the Taisa says,
But I'm not liable for what you did to him here in this daimyo's area.
Is that a confession? We need to see the magistrate. All of you.
I happily go along to see the magistrate. And Corey, I just want to say that was the most successful mission ever of keep that guy occupied.
Yes.
It is.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Oh, now you're really busy.
So everybody goes to the war room, including Nico, who wants to know everything that's going on.
Because she's going to gossip like
Please,
crazy
I want to
in
know
a few
more.
minutes.
He is definitely the local
By the
gossip.
way, mission successful for you guys. Oh, wait, no, you have to make sure that the guards don't see you. Maro,
All right, Ayumi,
Ayumi,
make some rolls.
Let's do y'all's scene. You need to make sure that the guards don't see you. Marl, I assume you're gonna use your Is-Says for this because you don't
I
have
mean,
skullduggery.
unless this is something where, each of us has to make a roll separately, and if one of
Kinda.
us gets seen, all of us do.
Kind of. Like if one of you gets seen, one of you gets seen. But yeah.
I mean, the main goal is for nobody to notice Michi leaving.
Yes. Mind you, if anybody takes 2 opportunity on their roll, they can give aid to another person. Provide assistance to the next character making a similar check. So I assume Ayumi's gonna stealth, give the next person aid, and then that person can roll. And if they can do that, they'll give the next person aid as well.
Yep.
Sounds good.
That's the plan.
Ayumi, you want to make your skullduggery air roll to tiptoe around this palace?
Completely. Okay. I'm gonna take close to success without strife, and the opportunity with strife.
Okay. You need to make more successes than their vigilance, by the way. The people who might see you. So you want as many successes as possible. I can't tell you the TN because specifically it could be any TN. It could be anywhere from 2 to 4. Just gonna say that. Because I don't know who you're gonna run into. Well, I do, but I'm not telling you, so I guess get a void.
No.
Get a void.
Okay.
Which is the same for you, Crystal. You'll get a void as well.
All right. In that case, I will keep the three successes out of it. So the explosive success, the success without strife, and the success with strife.
Okay.
And I'll re-roll the exploder.
Oh, look, another exploder.
Keep that.
Okay. That's one opportunity.
That opportunity, I'm going to use. Well, I don't need to right now, so I'm going to use that opportunity for something beneficial to somebody else.
Michi has 0 trade skills and a 1 air. Fuck. She's not good at sneaking.
This has to be air.
Yeah. So she'll spend void. She's got lots of void. Would you like to
I
do a
mean,
sneak?
she gets a void too, right?
Would you like to make your stealth roll before she makes her stealth roll?
Yes, I think I will. It has to be air?
It's air skullduggery.
Actually, there's absolutely no way that I can get 2 opportunity from that. Because I can only keep 1 die. Oh, wait. Void. I might get lucky.
Wow.
Wait, what? Why did it roll Earth? Oh, okay. I rolled the wrong thing. I hit the button directly below the one I was aiming for. I get nothing but 2 opportunity.
All right, I get that. Oh, you can give her another die. Look at that.
Yeah.
With that opportunity. If you take the strife.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take it.
So, she gets 2 successes. So, you guys are kind of seen sneaking around. But it's okay since you're taking a secret entrance out and nobody knows you left anyways.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Do you go with Michi through the secret entrance, or do you just open it, let her go, and then try to return?
So what I'm gonna do is go get Michi to the once we get her to the tower. Yeah, I marked the location of where that thing was, so we'll go to that cellar, open it up, make sure she gets out to the forest, and then come back.
Right. So Michi leaves the area. And yeah, you both can turn around and leave the derelict tower.
Okie
Yep.
doke.
I was actually
That's,
kind of expecting a different ending there. Like you open the secret door to the back exit of the derelict tower, and you see the rest of that monk's order, and that's why he wanted the derelict tower for the for his quarters in the first place.
I thought it was gonna
Oops.
be that all of the arrows were gone, right, and that they found the doorway and then sealed it. That's what I thought they were gonna happen.
Ooh.
I was gonna be like, oh shit, it's sealed.
No, I put them in there just as a complication in case you wanted to use that. Yeah, okay. She escapes. Some people saw you sneaking. They don't know why you were sneaking, but there were people who saw you. Servants. I'm going to say some servants and some guards saw you.
It's like when you
around.
accidentally leave yourself in sneak mode while you're walking around in like Skyrim or something.
Yeah. And everybody's just staring at you weird because you forgot to put a bucket on the shop owner's head. And
But the guards say stuff like, "I can see you." Just
dude,
Yeah.
bucket always wins. Just throw a bucket on that sucker. Fine.
No view, no
Not
crime.
even joking. Yeah, it works every time.
it takes forever to get the bucket to stay.
It can. It can. Yeah. It's easiest in Skyrim.
I've never tried it.
You can do it in Skyrim. You can also do it in Morrowind. Stuff on people's heads. Doesn't really make a difference.
I've definitely had people attack me for no obvious reason, though. And then I was like, well, I just had to kill someone.
Yeah. Well, you. Peace was never an option. I believe that. So we're
Okay, so this is what's happening at Rikyu's scene. I'm sorry, you two. You succeeded in what you were going to do. I mean, it's a successful mission.
Yes.
Now it's just, can you make this monk complicit here? And this is an intrigue scene with Rikyu and Bashar.
I do love that he just kind of confessed. That was just unexpected, but
now you
convenient.
got to do your best lawyering skills.
So yeah.
Yeah, I don't have the auto success this year. There this week.
So this is an intrigue scene. So what you do is you pick a goal that you want. You're put in front of the magistrate, and you can appeal to that person or group, discern someone's qualities, discredit someone, and or spread a rumor. And I'm sure you want to appeal to the magistrate. While Kumamaru,
Yeah, that sounds the most right.
while
Yeah,
Kumamaru,
I will also appeal to the magistrate
Yes.
with Rikyu.
while Kumamaru is going to try and discredit you.
I was just wondering, wouldn't that have the same effect if I were trying to discredit him?
You're trying to convince him that he's done something.
Oh, okay.
He's just trying to make sure that no one believes you.
Okay.
Yeah, he's attacking your character.
Not my character.
So what he's going to try and do is inflict strife to you until you become compromised.
This is a new scene, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Until you become
Alright.
compromised and unmask. Yeah, he's also going to be relieved of lots of strife. Okay, the magistrate's character sheet. God, I got too many character sheets out. Magistrate. Reiju Sugamasa.
So how does
As a hard ass.
initiative work?
I'm not gonna have you roll initiative because it doesn't make freaking sense.
Okay.
So you need to get what you need to get are momentum points, and how you do that. This is these weird intrigue rules. If you watch my video on how to do intrigue, you're gonna make social skill attack checks against the target you're going to try to convince, which will be the magistrate. I get to set a difficulty. The focus attribute of the target is usually the focus of the target of the persuade action is a good starting value. Right, so that's how many momentum you need. Is based on his Sugamasa's focus. In the end of any round in which the character accumulates momentum points, 2 or exceeding the difficulty of the objective, the target is persuaded to adopt their perspective. So, Sugamasa hates you guys already, so he's biased against you. So it's gonna be a little more momentum that takes to do it. The way you're gonna get momentum points is by persuading using command, courtesy, or games performance other skills. If you use command and his status is lower than yours, the TN is reduced by 1. If you use courtesy and their status is higher than yours, the TN is reduced by 1. And if you use games and performance and their status is equal in rank to yours, then their TN is reduced by 1.
Oh, I guess I don't understand how any of this works. Then I thought I was going to try and use theology, and just point out, marks on him that prove he's a member of the evil cult using evil magic.
No one cares about proof and evidence.
Yeah, it's all about testimony.
It's all about
Okay.
schmoozing and yeah.
All right, then I guess I have to try and use command, courtesy, and games.
Yeah, you can use other skills like theology. You can use theology if you like, and point out evidence and stuff like that.
Oh, so
And-
I can. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
All
just
right.
as a social skill now, so you have to use a social approach, and you have to describe how you're using it, which kind of
All
already did.
right. Yeah, I just need to look at the Earth approach, see if that fits. Because I was going to do Earth recall of the theology, but now I don't know. Where's the? Don't you have a?
Yeah, you just hover over the name of the skill group, and it'll tell you.
Oh, that's right. I forgot it does that.
So if you go over social, it'll tell you all the ones: trick, reason, insight, charm, light.
So, is Bashar assisting you, or is Bashar going to make his own check?
Oh, Earth is
I
reason.
am-
That makes sense.
I am assisting him because
Hold,
his
hold on, hold
better-
on. Think about this. You both need to get momentum points.
Yes, you need momentum points. So if you do 2 rolls, you can combine your momentum points.
So we should roll separately. Is that what you're saying?
If Bashar thinks he can get successes, if he can't
Yeah,
get
if he-
successes, then he should just aid you. There's bonuses and penalties to. There's pros and cons to doing both. Either way, he can either assist you or try to do it on his own and combine momentum points.
That's what I was going to say. If you can think of a skill that you could use in an effective way and a way to use it effectively in this manner, you might be better off doing that rather than just assisting. Because that's just going to give him 1 extra die when you guys need momentum.
Should I
Consider
go
it.
ahead and roll, or?
I'm just
Come up.
asking Bashar if he's going to assist first or not.
At the moment, I am going to assist. I
Alright.
do have, I do have some strength in the theology. I have nothing in courtesy, and I
Don't you have command?
Well, I'm
Alright.
using
Yes,
theology.
I have
so-
command, but like it's reason to assume that this
Hold
magistrate
on.
has a higher status than I do. I only
Rikyu?
have like a 10 status.
Rikyu is using theology. You have theology. He gets an extra skill die.
Yes.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take that. And here we go. It's a little strifey, but it's not bad. I don't. What was the TN? Did you tell me?
The TN is 3.
Okay. Then I'll keep the 2 successes with no strife, and I'll take the explodey one.
Oh, I'm
with
sorry.
one strife.
You're on Earth stance. The TN is 4.
Oh no, I can't do that. I can't keep 4.
Well, I mean, you like at least you can re-roll the explosive and see.
Yeah, there's a chance.
Yeah. Best shot we got.
Anything with a keep that's higher than your rings can be, that sucks.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of that rule either, but
You have to find the best way to attack this guy. The best ring to
Alright.
to figure
So
that
Let
out.
me roll that. It was white, right?
Yeah.
The exploder? Yeah.
Oh, yes. There's a 4.
Woo! Hey. Hot diddly. You get to keep 4, right?
Well, I could keep 3, but one exploded, so it's the 4th.
No, you get a 4th die as well because he's helping you. You get to keep an extra die.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't realize that. Well, I got 4 anyway.
Okie dokie.
But,
you
how
need-
much
yeah,
is it
for
for
every-
extra momentum?
For every 2 extra successes, you get an extra momentum. So
Okay,
you
well-
might as well just keep a opportunity instead, because 4 successes is an opportunity.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay. You get a momentum point as he considers it. He says, "Ah, I see. Yes, yes." But Kumamaru is going to discredit you and says, "These markings on my face are the same markings that Rikyu has under his mask. And if these markings mean anything, then Rikyu is also guilty of everything. And since he's not, I'm obviously fine." And he is going to use fire. He has to use fire, social.
I wonder how many rings of fire he got.
That's none of this works.
I'm gonna guess 5.
Yeah. If he's got 6 in Earth, it stands to reason that everything else is like a 5 or 6. Well, what do you know?
Oh, it's not 5. Sorry, that's an edit ring die. That shouldn't be there. Sorry, it's that. Well, fuck.
I mean, just as bad for them.
All he wants is opportunity. He actually doesn't want successes. So,
Oh.
yes. All he wants is opportunity. So, he is going to give Rikyu 2 strife from keeping an opportunity. And then
There we go.
and then he's gonna take a strife for that other opportunity. He'll take the 3 opportunities, and he will say that if you choose an action that affects him, that is an attack or a scheme action, you gain 2 strife.
And that includes arguing with him or whatever, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, if I'm gonna say, since you're arguing, you're actually affecting while you're actually affecting the magistrate, trying to change his mind, it does affect him. So I think the spirit of the rule still applies.
All right. I'm good.
Okay. Nico is going to spread a rumor about all of this. About the fact that there might be evil monks within our midst that the daimyo has just let into the castle.
Yeah. Scheming little so-and-so.
And,
I knew she was bad news.
yeah, okay.
I love her, but I hate her.
Yeah, she'll do that. Here's her roll. Oh, wow, not as good as I thought it would be.
It's a pretty bad roll with that many dice.
Yeah.
Whoops, not negative 1 die. There we go. Whoops, a doodle. There we go. Okay, I'll take that too. Alright, 1, 2, 3.
Roll till you make it.
Take a strife.
Keep adding dice.
As she starts whispering in the Tice's ear, he's like, yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. He makes a very good point. What if he's right? Your lord did this.
Like, I don't like her goal, but she's kind of helping.
Kinda. If anything, like, if you don't succeed with this magistrate, at the very least, you will have spread a rumor not to trust this monk in any way, shape, or form.
Right.
There's no turn order. What am I doing? Rikyu and Bashar.
I don't know. I feel like I'm just going to try to keep my cool and not, like, just lash out, because this guy is strife to begin with. I'm going to keep trying to argue that logical theology, explain the meanings of the marks, and then I'll explain my side. Of course, I have him. He raised me.
Okay.
I'm telling you he's evil. And then the crime I'm accusing him of is affecting somebody here in this daimyo's territory, which he admits I didn't do.
You can go ahead and do that. It's still, like, if it's still
Into
Earth
strife.
and still theology, it's still going to be a TN of 4.
All right.
And Bashar, are you
I'm
aiding?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
still aiding.
All right. Thank you.
He ensorcelled me against my will.
Hey,
That's
I
good.
think I might get 4 this time.
It's a really nice
Whoa.
roll.
All right. So I'll blow up 3 of them and take 3 strife.
2 white, 1 black.
And you'll take 2 strife for trying to affect,
Yeah, it's 5 strife then.
yeah.
All right, 2 white, 1 black. Yes. I got 6.
All right.
I'll mark
6
off all that
successes.
strife.
That's
Uh-huh.
2 more momentum, which means you're at 3 momentum.
And you just took 6 strife for this roll.
I sure did.
You're
I'm at 13 strife.
you're almost there. You don't have enough momentum yet. Are you compromised?
I am compromised. So
Okay.
Bashar's going to have to lead the charge.
All right.
What you doing, Bashar?
Now he's going
Man, I'm trying to remember what my Shuji helped me with.
Well, you helped me on that round.
Mm-hmm. Like a
so he's going to say
Courtier's Resolve.
he's going to say, I can't have any sort of evil dealings or anything. I wear jade, and it burns in the presence of all evil and taint. These are just terrible lies, and that Gaijin's behind the entire thing. He's probably the one that's bamboozled Rikyu. And he's going to try and do strife on Bashar now, and just strike both of you out and get you out of here.
Ooh.
All right?
He's not kind. I don't like him.
I'll take all three of those, and I'll give Bashar 2 strife, and say, Bashar, if you do something against him, you'll also gain 2 strife.
Ooh, I am just one away from being compromised. Ooh.
All right. Nico's going to spread more rumors. All right. Nico. Boom.
Oh,
she succeeded.
She's good at
I think she's-
spreading rumors.
Oh, yeah, this is her jam. She's got a 5 social. She's got 0 martial, but 5 social. She's good at this.
I'm glad she likes us.
Hopefully she's not working against us.
She's working for her. She ain't
Yeah.
give a damn about you guys. All right, she's good.
She's in a Tomo. They're
So she'll keep 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. She succeeds at spreading her rumor, and now it's going to start spreading throughout the domain. She made her momentum points. Okay, Bashar and Rikyu.
The rumor is that evil monks have small peepees.
I mean,
Rikyu
yeah,
is
they say that when
compromised?
things are tainted,
Yeah,
they
I'm compromised, so
shrivel up.
Bashar needs to take the lead.
I
and do something.
will. I will offer to take up the theology role.
you can
And-
assist still though.
He can,
You can use another form of argument if you wish.
Well,
If-
unfortunately,
whatever's good for you.
I
Yeah.
only have command, and considering that the magistrate is definitely of a higher station than a
Yeah, but if you
exiled
if
noble.
if you use a stat that you're good at,
Yeah, it's
then
not
even
a
if the
penalty.
even if the task is a little bit more difficult,
It's
You're
not
still
going to make
better
it
at
more
that.
difficult.
Yeah.
It's just not going to give him a bonus.
I gulped air.
My
Yeah.
best stat is basically my martial arts melee.
no. You're out of your social skills.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
use
okay.
social. You can use. You're trying to either convince him or schmooze him or command him. You can command
Yeah.
him and say like, "I am a general, and I have fought in battles against people just like him, and you can't let him get away with this."
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah. All right.
Seduce
Fine.
him.
Fine.
Seduce
I
him.
will. I will definitely attempt to command him. I have battled against evil evil demonic entities, and I know what it's like having been tricked and ensorcelled by these guys. And he is no different from the ones I came up against, especially the Rakshasa and some of the others I've gone up against.
This is like the 3rd time I've eaten human flesh. Damn it!
And I'm still ashamed of it.
He offered me something called mochi. I don't even know what that means, but it's disgusting.
So Rikyu, do you have any anything in
How are you
command,
assisting?
or-
I can't add, I don't think, because I'm compromised.
No, you can still assist. Assisting
Oh,
doesn't.
I can?
Yeah, assisting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I do have a dot of command. Let me double check then. I honestly didn't think I could do anything, so I closed it. Hang on. There we go. Kick sheet. Narrative mode.
As an attack and trade support action, describe how you're helping another character. If the GM accepts your suggestion, you provide assistance.
All right. I have the same skill, and I just back him up and back up what he says. I guess.
By saying-
I
Yeah,
was
he
there.
has fought a Rakshasa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was there for most of that. Yeah.
So it's a +1 ring die, I assume.
So you're
Yes.
being the hype man.
Yes.
Yeah. I have command, so yes, I can give a ring.
Okay, and I will be.
I mean a skill. I give a skill.
Skill.
And I
yeah.
will incite
Fire?
as much as possible. Incite as much emotion, so it'll be a fire roll.
Okay, let me check his thing. Fire. It's gonna be 4. Sorry.
Oh, let's give it a shot. Ah! Okay, so I am keeping
You have 4
all-
right there.
It could
4
happen.
successes, and I'm re-rolling that extra die.
Good.
Die.
More success. 5 successes.
Fine, that's enough for
Okay.
2 No.
And the
just
strife
one.
gives you an extra success because you're on fire stance, and this is a conflict.
Yes.
All right, so 2.
2 momentum.
You have 2 momentum. Woo!
Okay, 2 momentum. You gain 2 strife from affecting him.
Definitely compromise now.
But here's the good news. This man. Yes, what you describe. I've heard of these Rakshasa before, and you describe them in great detail. It cannot be mistaken. I do not want evil to escape our clutches either. I'm sorry, Kumamaru, but I'm going to have to place you under arrest until I can figure out exactly what's going on here. The monk says, I totally understand. Maybe one day you'll see the light and see that we shouldn't trust these Gaijin. But until that time, I must submit to the law because I believe in the Celestial Order. And he'll take the monk away. In the war room is the area that takes him straight down to the prison, and down into the prison he'll go.
I'm surprised he didn't say, well, if you're taking me, you should take him. He's got the doodad.
Well,
Okay.
Not only
Gotta
accomplish
love
our
the fight.
mission, but we rocked it one extra step.
Gotta love the false piety.
Well, it might be actual piety. He may actually believe in the Celestial Order.
Yeah, one day you'll see the light means one day I'll split your face open with a bike. See, he sounds so pious and he means what he says.
So
And I
it's been
believe
3
we are
hours
almost
now.
at 3 hours.
Tune
Okay.
in next time and I'll split a face open with a pike.
Oh, it is 3
I don't even
hours.
know what Ricky will do.
All right, next game we'll go to court. I thought there was going to be more happening, but y'all aced it. Y'all can recombine back at your quarters to say what happened to everybody. Yep,
Okie dokie.
that's it. You've defeated well, you haven't really defeated him, but you
Temporarily put out of commission.
Yep, you got him so far.
Annoyed him.
Let's just hope nobody gets close enough that he can ensorcel them.
You know what's sad though is I don't know that we'll be able to top this. Next time they're like, "Can you go and delay them?" And we're gonna be like putting a rope across or something. Like we'll never top what we already did. You get a guy just thrown in jail to keep him occupied. So I'm not gonna try.
Okay. Everybody gained 3 experience points. We're gonna do some honor and glory gains here.
Hey.
Honor and glory, honor and glory.
So I'm at 79. Does that sound right?
I'm at 79 as well.
For saving Michi the monk, for doing a successful saving of Michi the monk, everybody gains 6 honor points.
What?
For being caught sneaking,
I did not.
Crystal lose 3 honor for being caught sneaking. Or not 3 honor, I'm sorry. Lose 3 glory for being caught sneaking. For sneaking around, everybody who snuck lose one honor, but you lose 3 glory for being caught. People saw that.
Beep, 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 beep.
For lashing out at the monk, it wasn't dishonorable because everything you said was true, but like it's a bad look, and you're gonna lose 1 point of glory for doing that, Bashar. It's trifling because the only reason it's trifling is because you got the magistrate to go along with you on this. Otherwise, it'd be higher.
Yeah.
But it's still a
I
breach
would-
of protocol here. For successfully throwing him in the dungeon, though, you'll get, I'll give you 6, because you were this close to losing. If you didn't get the successes you needed,
Ooh.
it was over. You'd have strifed out. Both of you would have strifed out, and you're all discredited. He goes free.
Ooh.
So I'm
So
gonna
we both get 6 or just him?
just both of you get 6.
Okay.
You both did it together. You both get 6.
Glory or honor?
Glory. For honor, I'll give you 6 honor again for going up against him, because
Okay.
it's a major. It's major honor too.
All right, I'm back above 50. Yay.
This is the highest I've ever been on either one. I have 63 honor and 70 glory.
Wow,
Variety.
I feel honored that I've been able to minimize all of my stats to the lowest possible.
I'm sorry for Marl. And,
Actually, I might have the highest status as a group, though.
I apologize to Marl and Ayumi for not having as interesting of stuff to get done, but it was.
Oh, that's
necessary
fine.
stuff.
They were super entertaining.
And I can't necessarily
Aw,
give you
thank you.
glory for saving the monk's life because 1, nobody saw you do it, and 2,
It's just a monk.
no, it's not. If you save a monk, it's glorious. But this is a monk of the perfect land sect who is against the celestial lord. It's very true what this evil monk said about her.
Yeah, I actually know that she's of the perfect land sect. She told me all about it, and I kind of agreed with a lot of the things she said, though.
And I'm like, I don't care.
Probably an indictment of my character.
Okay, everybody who's come along with us on this journey and watched the video, thanks for being with us here. If you have a moment in this video that you think deserves special treatment, give me the time code, #DU Shorts, and I will turn it into its own little video, its own little short. So thank you for that. Otherwise, say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, buddy.
Goodbye.